the Bonkrata Munsam no naposo. Nafe no Yatuaso Edi Amamu. Mind you, sir, and then we'll be looking at a year Parliament's resumption and matters arising from there, okay? But then Baumia Epe call on Nanado. Haman forces said Nanado pa na dasu kra Baumia Duamudia. Anyway, may you somebody for. Why do you hear say just hang on? We're live on radio and TV this morning. Good morning, Ghana. Nah, Krataya Edamanim here, you know, every chairman won to me ho. I say declaration of intent. Hey, Asemu. Bernard and Chibosiako, NPP's Ashanti Regional Chairman, has formally and officially issued a statement of his intention to contest for the national chairmanship position of the NPP. Hey. Chairman, I want to say on your MPP national chairman Obedi. All right, so statement now. Mama run through quickly into this statement. Na fe no Yemra Emerhead the Bonkrata no naposo. Nebi mhunu say ebi a chairman say be yetwe na bo so e wo court ne ade no. Emma ni nya sa ope no ene ahofama no say obegina e wo MPP amanyoko ni din mu. But no, this letter seems to suggest differently. So I say declaration of intent. Our party has faced challenges and learned hard lessons along the way. And at this critical moment, the NPP demands leadership that is steady, principled, and committed to unity. A leader who is grassroots personified, who values every member from our elders to our youngest supporters, and who is willing to make the sacrifices for the party. I, Bernard Enchibo-Siakon, Chairman Wuntumi, having consulted my maker, and sought audience with the Council of Elders of my party and the youth, hereby declare my intention to serve as national chairman of the new patriotic party. I do so not for personal ambition, but to strengthen, rebuild, and unify our great party. The road ahead will demand vision, courage, and unwavering determination. Leadership this moment requires bravery, the courage to stand firm, make difficult decisions, and the willingness to lose all if necessary for the NPP. We are ready, we are organized, we are built for the battle ahead. Together, we will restore confidence, empower our grassroots, and position the NPP to win decisively in 2028. This is our moment to rise, to lead, and to deliver for the NPP. The NPP will rise again together. God bless the new patriotic party, God bless our democracy, and God bless our homeland, Ghana. Signed, Bernard Enchibo-Siakon Wuntumi, Ashanti Regional Chairman, the new patriotic party. All right, Anope, MTN Force Yankaimo said the fiber broadband is still in motion. What MTN seeks to offer throughout this month of love in February, Valentine is approaching, and it's walk into any home where nobody ever pauses, and what they are doing online will just get you along with the craze. The girls are streaming the latest Netflix series. That special playlist is rolling. Daddy is on his usual Teams video calls, and uploads are uploading, downloads are downloading, and not a single person says my data is finished. That's the power of MTN Fiber to you. Unlimited internet for endless streaming, endless connection, endless everything for your home. Now you get to enjoy a special range of unlimited fiber internet packages, whether you are a new or existing customer. So just log into my MTN app now and tap broadband or dial *5057# to get your preferred unlimited MTN fiber package. Remember, this Valentine's season, connect your homes or a loved one's home, and you stand a chance of winning amazing shopping vouchers from MTN. T's and C's apply. MTN everywhere you go. So now the fiber internet connectivity is yours for the grabs. Okay, so now check them out. MTN everywhere you go. Nekososa Edemayen. Pamcho Anope Nana Ajua Kwachua Ewo Menim Ha. Entono Yaberena Yera de Bonkrata Munsam Nimunafe. Yaobiano Yadiatwaso Edia Mamo. Yes, Obaso no. Baby Asoson. Hey! Adienchi. All right, Nana Jua Kwabana, it's a saying and no pay. Yamia dom me hoye. Oh, yeah. Aye. You're the radias super. Na ekrom to saying.
Krom boko.
Ujidin.
Mejidi
pa. Good. Mami Musa, ma mo na mo ko dwane ade. Ghana na 20 peso akwan no yendi bi wa na.
No kre, o de to ade omonje.
Sasentia.
Well,
the Bank of Ghana the statement be about.
Bank of Ghana first statement be by says can ye jedi any 10 pesos.
Any 10 pesos no good.
But then no the twade the phone enje. Ubisane sa I was so no ni free ho no before me kono before for ba betwade no de sesama nipa na nipa ne beka se onje ono so bisa nipa ne se ade enti na me de mu awonje ono so de kwotade aye nje enti no
na ne omo fa
akoye se we yes
na ne because enra me koto ade o shop right nti change om de ma no na point so
ehokra do mutimi ma 1 peso brown one ni bi
ana me je
yes shopping mall
nti enumra ne me kofie no in traffic na me yes me to biscuits potato crackers na 12 cedis to me 10 Ghana cedis na me yi 2 cedis in 20 peso coins notes no man kan anwie kra na ohwi me nsaji biscuit no se bra 20 pesos ne de menje. And I was shocked. I'm visa bia. I mean, the bunafu and baby.
The bunfu ye.
So me call my name kakra na me say me to kube no manum. Kube no so 7 Ghana cedis. To me 5 Ghana cedi notes. And am yi sa 2 cedis no in 20 peso notes no. Kube ran so catch am so no so in 20 pesos no. And I'm saying anasa wo de own po bank into we are. O coins no betimi de rubber bank no akosa. O say brother David nya odi obeje.
Onje.
So at what point Anna Ghana yen currency ye issue a statement to say be a currency we ye JD no adwadifo na apem mo betumi aka say obi de more omonje you know because I mean very bad say emfan say be enkode ko school now no pay sika wo de be mo no eno ne sika wo de amom a next drivers mates ka so omonje at the turn for so ka so omonje a just imagine the kind of frustration e be ba bofra na fa. And even we traders, buyers and sellers in now. I don't know why. Sanya man because entimumu kodwuma mo ye den na mo gyensesan.
Sanya ma we nsu nya aka bi na ma na ma bo e question because ade ebu ho no me was say yem fa 10 pesos 20 pesos and na ento so. But because of says cannot the trade ayenji nti no e was so mu jampe no mu the 50 pesos mom and na aba beto so no. E ade e koso na think say empanimfo de kokobo bebre na aba trade minister so be kasafa ho say sika no yedi emra etaye chire nti se de tade na woka se wonje a emra no etimi ani wudi enti mi hu ni se nka ya set example e na mpanimfo ne hyehyɛ ya gu akwam na ya chi obi di tade na nipa ne se wonje a atensa nka e beda ye ho so ama coins ne de tade a ye beje
beautiful beautiful nti no where there is an appeal ne make to the central bank and of course the Ministry of Finance musika ni bi o ha adwadifo ni so yo mu
because Ghana yem peswa no yem fa lete bi amba se emu bia ye
debi
and so ne 5 pesos ne 1 peso no yenya na ya na ye ja idea emba system ni mu
ani woni ema so a ye turn 50 pesos
yes especially we rush shopping mall ebu hono ma
o turn say one sachet 50 pesos good ntimi dem
pesos so no ye wo denominations bebre a okika bo mo abenya 50 pesos
what you say good
so obetimi the 10 pesos 10 pesos ne 5 ako and also the 20 pesos baako 10 pesos baako and wanya 50 pesos no but then no yendi sa
and omo stress for niam say no mo be bro because what the more a omo nya bibia mfa nto say no I mean frustrating and the best authorities ne say omo tu one am so na be the next time we come back on radio and on TV ye betumi am an update say okay ye kan no mo tu one am ama ye kwatwa na enen krata no corner saying ekromu nkomo ne ba ko na memedi aba no obi a obeni oni ebeka na
enkrata ne mu nsam no de eye bebre na ma memfa the chronicle de obokrata no enhyasie na chese minority leader eye osahene Alexander Fenyo Markins ni fonyi eda hanom say na ni nyina no wo Supreme Court abaso se wo hwe pandai election ho nsankan ye kopie mo Supreme Court ruling na ba ye na chese no ho abasobo e na wode e ma eye Supreme Court se wo mabo adwuma ama chese bibia adadin e wo e honom na the chronicle ko wakrata na mu aso minority leader fonyi eda e hanom se meba metesa na wo bom amane se Kotoka International Airport empanifo se enche omo de ho nkrata se bu begu akwan so na o masesa din no ayɛ no Accra International Airport ɛno nso no krataa yi ɛbɔ ɛyɛ emu amaneɛ ɛwɔ ahanom se na atɔhyi ɛnso emfonyi da hanom se awɔ no wɔde congratulation message ɛna ɛkɔ ɛde ama Dr. Alhaji Mahamudu Dwabo Ase wodi nkunim ɛwɔ n'ano NPP amanyɔkuo no ɛyɛ wɔn presidential election a wɔn ɛkɔkɔyɛɛyɛ no emu nsɛm ɛnso ɛwɔ hanom se na aseɛ hɔnom pɛɛ ɛna mmarahyɛbadwafiem akyeamehene na kyerɛ Speaker of Parliament ɛyɛ Aban Babin wɔde ɛto dwa sɛ most of MPs no na say we ya futu and wode ma wo mo say wo mo ma no kredie enwo wo mo afa.
Okay, Speaker of Parliament.
Yes.
Okay.
Na say and o kasa de achre
Parliament very quickly. A quick one na fe yenje a recap of parliamentary proceedings enra. I understand say enra there were two statements, one from the minority and another from the majority, but or therefore Kwesi Bechi anem sini ewo Ghana mrashibedwafie anope yankone na so na yankohwe sane esikoye ewo mrashibedwafie enra odefo matching na eto saying
nyame adum we ade achi de na se e de asedama
that's pa. So tell us enra the first sitting after the recess no egba so sana parliament siko enra
that's it. Say the parliament is share mu de tie no say omo kwa ahom gemu no mu san ba afanu no mi ni na hia nsem hwefo e ma se bi jom no mi di nkomo na tichu e ma se bi jafo edom pan edom kase no ba no majority leader o kire enema eku pro so a parliament e di ohun duma da atetena o ma bai eno na eno a obobo so e de kire na wo sha se o se to obobo bedi na wo twe enwotwe da na wo twe nwotwe ya wo bedi no edam na otu bia no omuta from another community fiada enti no kana say na 8 weeks na ombedi no that's me find say almost 2 months and ombedi ansa na omafree na shebejom na omani nda kwa say media omuta last year omusha say also we use media omuwi nyina no ombebo modern say ombewiwi ni nyina April sa hodo any do mu hwe ni mu say asofo ahodo nso edebeba na omadi huduma na oma pass na baba yemra na tina boa magana ye kabi mami kabi amamu na ye hye no etina ko na ni mtede 1992 ye sati betim sanu no ye da so ejian na so na de ba fo e bi to dwa na eye amanfo a eno be kata e be so obia e kabi ni se o de to dwa se osafo hwe akontuo so e de hye egu akwam de ne egu akwam se ya o de hye ahodo be ba na hye bejo se ya maritime bill ene Okada bill any airport Kotoka International Airport our honoma over the years or say a brass or say isa it in free that airport no so na ebe Accra International Airport na tintia or this hands to any banner the bill na nkata or the good crack no the president ma na shebe jafo na and you put the air TQNT or this bill and ever na the proposal ni no the aso the Masebi Japon so be jatu mtemfa na Accra International Airport na na dem fedi ko and mana and you know or the day ba na ekọ through the process ma and we hu say enu e be jatu ma na say NG2 and as is so chiri mu say so afọ a ohwe pampo hu sem so enso e de neme gu akwam say aye friends asafo no etigafo no e wo dwuma dia hodo bi be o mu didi bo o ma ni time no sa o mu eya omuye nto omuye various project omusisi adan bridge near that and say omudem na ba beta omuye eya omusu bi tina gi contract ahodo no maye na abo omutumadi afin so Kofi Annan International Peace Center so omu try so ombe na be university say ya amanfo ebetimi ya den cause ewo afin free so ombede omuye ni university so bebo ama amanfo etimi aba be sua de ona nim dia Ghana for no any said the Ghana for if you are seeing idea to me, Babamba, obviously, someone for so bad, and any be actually had it has also been no money. I think so, or so for local government, and also do say it will come there, or a big work not local government, and so my baby in the university. They are making up one market. I'm not or my moon upset their governance is me. I heard more. Say I a Democrat, and I assume being fear at the time, you know, you became a quit in the main sign, yet as the chieftaincy or the chieftaincy act in Subaside, everybody said, among any and to be about the parliamentary status. It had been so said in that how much into one or top of it. I went to consider money. Traditional local government on Sunday, lately the Ebeba and education minister, and so the education reform bill, Ebaba, Boise, and say, woman, she had and also be my colleague. It is at the time mobile, and many shot, and so nearly go up also at Dawson. It was also one home what they say they only do to Medino, only to make big Medina, only every year you must say, I near my also I know or not. But I so many to know. Almost in every year, I was or my do my son ever quavered. I use so much men you call me to my uni at the one. When in some way and run a course was I ain't here, but over I say no market ever to that day. That dinner on business and office a hunya, and the only day and Kaibea and car, where some business and one proposed the idea, but some business and I got the you know. That I can't as a Kutokana, so I didn't was the country on it. It's can say. But me see ora ko jo pon kuma nso to oni nkofo bi di nkomoka to onso do no oje tum but e ba ni say am say bi afo asem say an say individual ankran e wo mu enhihie ana so mu gina ya wo mbisi but wo mu nyina chance say dom kuma na wo mu si gina ba kwa nnom nyina be den e be gya tum e di ehwe ni e di efiri ni akofo say e di o mbe da aye ensefo nhie mu ana say wo mu de krata do ba bontin say ta enhihie na Minister for Transport, Edeba Mlashebium, Omun in Yajana, so Mum Prince, and also on Trinta, and also Komu Chairman, the Abad Omuban, so Omu do propose amendment, Everba. When in my area, you say, O my stage made the NSA fair no aircon, and never between my it's about month for money and now among the airports on Mlashebium.
All right, so therefore, Kwesibechi, and Opebeda Sipa or Amania, or dear boy, and Nomidi said Nasumoko Setana, BB Esia. Adicheno Yabehena Yetuwana Mon. So that's our reporter from Parliament, or therefore Kwesibechi and Odeho Mani and no boy and Quachua. Now airport no what you chosen. The many Famano. Quachua International Airport.
Hey, me easy day at the Toso.
You would be out to Sweden.
Say you want penny for baby or Honoma. Abako se mu ye pese ye preserve wo mudin
good
tinga me de memi susu ye mudi en ka de to Kwame Nkrumah
ke de to Kwame Nkrumah me no ya adwen Kwame Nkrumah ti e hweso na no be ya asema ne mfa to Accra International Airport
na asem mfa na asem
na asem mfa na asem ko ti ase and also a very nice name
yes.
Very easy to pronounce Accra International Airport Yanko yenim koma me patro
yenim e wo Nkrata animu ama me mfa wunra mu e wo Ghanaian Times ko wakrata no emu on say World Summit bi akoso 2026 na chese World Government Summit 2026 a etodwa ne Ghana man panyi John Dramani Mahama no ojimedie na sibi eno mu na wode eto edwase eba ne se yesi ginaye afa oman enchechire na se wiase nyina ye ba ne sikasem ntotoye amamuo ntotoye any policy ahodo ntotoye wo se African so no ye maye dibira na se akonwa ewo table ne ho bi se na be ya yensu ye betimi akire ya adwen a contribute ewo sa discussion no emu na chese Ghana man panyi John Dramani Mahama na wo frese African so no ye deserve seat eba no global table ehun senkaya emu nsem ewo Ghanaian Times ko wakrata ne mu na ewo bill hun senkaya yesi enche transport minister de kotum na shebedwefie mu eba no Koteka International Airport ho ensenkaya no esanso ewo enkrata yi emu ewo kratafa etoso 9 na kratafa etoso mi ense Ghanaian Times na emu a na IGP ewa hawo kasa say de yes wo de reshuffle bi ahehye so ewo procedure mako no ko top level honom na wo mo aye reshuffle ewo honom na asia hanom say no question na nipa ni bisa na professor Faith Ben Daniel na wo bisa question say what if say NDC represent Ashanti region ni anasa akani se o meye one flag barrier and fan face NPP question mark esi honom se ya beda be sorry na franka tuni corporate 2028 mashebedwa akonwa no wendi samanyo kodi mu no na wo ya akania Then they be see.
No mentia honasi sisubio on person interesting.
Was it what if the NDC present Ashanti flag barrier to face NPP? Question mark is
but so far potentials now names now a free NDC move no Nyante and Ashanti see at say General Mosquito Johnson is here doing Ketia yate Kinsel Ato Forcing yate Chief Julius Deborah yate Honorable Eric Opoku yate Haruna Idrisu but from the Ashanti region na metete ewu da kon but me hu na ho keke bia asade but ye hwe ne emre no de bebre yen kwacho ato aso me
no Ghanaian times ko wakrata no in some way
and regional minister ne beba Frank Amwako hine on so charisma pa obuja say anyway yenko
na ye to so ayemfa the Herald Obokrata no ento aso ne Ghana mampanyin na wash NIB say wo munye nhwehwemu mapapa emfa ensem bia eye kane eye adwumaku efe ne senep eye on CEO eye kofi ofusun kansa ni nsem bi okoka ye se enei no scholarship ho senkaye no wo mu ewo akonya no so mbema nkofo scholarship no mu ton atese sika oboard no se 100,000 Ghana cedi nyesika ketwa enu nti no Ghana man pay den krata ba se wo munye sa ehwehwemu
no but that allegation na all ye no or yes allegation say enei ya NDC ba ya kwakwasa for J Eda scholarship secretary
na asam ne koso anasa na ban so
na ban pemu no na ban zo no he ne koso
ya to nsafre
because minim say asafo J so ba ye no why a series of allegations say there is serious corruption was scholarship secretariat or during the MPP's time but on only the no why mere allegations and minim investigations ni bebi akwa drew in this the time president din anu atum no security for no National Bureau of Investigations when me the kind of investigations omo ye wo because scholarships me the ma omo ye needy but brilliant any ade but se koba se eskafo na ne besa nya ho faso no matode a na ne ye koya na ye ba da be ne ye benya bi and no I'm happy that the president has added his voice and calls for that investigations a very good call you heard a bit free more
me to also the Herald ko wakrata ni mu a na nu ya NPP amanyo ko kwoto aba eli Dr. Alhaji Mahamudu Bawumia no na krata yi amane na se wo bo ene se pempre ni ehwemu ahwan ene obeyi no se na bedi akire wo mebta na chi na won kopre ma hye bedwa akonya nti nipa enan ena krata yi asa wo mo line e wo hanom se ya de odi kan eye Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe nimfonyi wa hanom se Franka Nodom Prah wa hanom se ena Dr. Ayu Efriye enso mfonyi wa hanom se
running mate
ena Frederick Opare Ansa
running mate
nipa nan na krata yi di woni abeto ya
na join no Nodom Prah
so 2028 no say nipa nan yi running mate no wo mu de wo hen ena chese ekọ ede amanu achesa Nodom Prah ne ayu Efriye ena Frederick Opare Ansa omfonyi eda eye enkrata yi emu na yeso kwora mu wo energy commission honom a eja bi aso e wo honom ba ese bola suja no enche ebeji wo mprekope wo mu kiremu a mse workers ni nwi fi se wo mu se commission no boss a wo honom no omonte still la odaso e wo office enu nti no krata yi
due for retirement now
so mo hwe sense san ye beba
reset no on pese e adwuma ho
yes enu nti no wo mon so e de emu nsem ababeto enkrata emu e wo the Herald de ubo ekrata no emu nti no ko wan krata be na no pardon na chese emu ensem ebi
no kwacho mama na wase anopɛ na minim sɛ brum no ye besa hia bio but monye 20 pesos ho adwuma ne mame monye 20 pesos ho adwuma ne mame because yentumi say na chese yentumi ntu susu kra bio sa no anka di tu susu
bo no abebide ni se mo bebile gum bag
so unim ye de be bank ye de transactions ye connect a house o manje a na fe ya hwede ebesi
oh definitely bang the
budget that's beautiful and you say enti yama agwadifo no enya that education say sika no y'all say be a what the try the NGA federal bank okwa bank for the omobeje obetimi dia kodin sisan bank no agi notes obetimi dia akoye deposit wo bank
na yentimi nye ne paper and no so be check
50 pesos paper 20 pesos na no paper there be
maybe a coins na so ntino o se coins na nche na ho awewe na ache
but na still cry na dey who embossment no ho nti still a legal tender anyway kwacho ma me na wase anope na fe no yenko yenim anope so that's kwacho ono na anope obeka ye ho ma ye de obonkrata na poso ebre mpamcho anope Kulungana Limited esi omo Araba Banzen pills ni bi MOB a wasori anope ya ebia na yefichi komu ya udie ni ade a no apenu bi anom na aboa we pa we obi soso a ebia wo de no pa early dawn nti early morning sa no na no na ukosie nanim sa na se ugina yiye se bema because we bema na so sorry anopa na nyina so go yia bema we have medical advice and medical attention. So that's Kulungana Limited's Araba Banzen pills, painful cramps during menstruation, thick, dark, offensive menses, heavy bleeding, sexual frigidity, sexual weakness in women, infertility in women due to maladjusted incretin, irregular flow, absence of menstrual flow, poor blood circulation. Any menstrual related problems we are no unya Araba Banzen pills. A common man ubenya bi Jukat Pharmacy or Kaswa Tigo Office, Pharma Trust Pharmacy or Kaswa, Unicom Chemist or Malam Junction, Oson's Chemist or Adabraka, Ekus Pharmacy or Shaiman, and Afi all pharmacy shops or drug lane or Kanshin. Zale ni mudi o nemua ubenya droni biato baby. Contact Kulungana Limited on 0244 139 176. 0244-139-176 or say it can be found in all leading pharmacies in Ghana. Kulungana Limited. Yebedo Mwasepa. Anopay, Mamin Chiao, Alberta. Also, I'm sure camera nim kakra says menim daho. Medasiano paper. Time now for the morning sports. Roger, it's already seated. We can kick it away.
Power Sports, our 97.9. Oh, Power Sports, Power Sports, Power Sports.
All right, 5 minutes after 7. Man like Roger.
The dog. Good morning. The dog. Champion man. If you ever come here, come on.
When you know, said the city, what you mean?
Oh, me muna dem di yede. Ni para se de bia se serious so we ni
so ni jo ma kra ni je se ne be obi ni ache ohun de so
na de emfanye bibia
wani mi me fe pa Geto also 20 peso issue ni bia na frustrations ni bia na all the 20 peso store the engine no.
Oh, say no dey Ghana for Suba dey ho papa. I remember it for Kasika ko we hear from.
What the mamate for no
omo pekra 20.
It's me that one system.
Oh kra on pekra. Oh. Onu be chisu sa 20%
na say e Ghana sika ye twa e se ye didi.
Enu ni ade e wo say nyina ye ti ase say. So far as can wo system ni mu a entwe mu a yegusu a ye di a wo di kan ho ye yidi. E say woji yes say usum by Ghana for Suban obi kro man is na scale kai fin dodo onye
yeah was up to 20 pesos 5 1 Ghana cedis
ye di
and now 2 any 10 pesos 50 pesos about
Bank of Ghana be to sky remember
we need the ya edwadifo ne beka so monje
ya man for Suban
enye se ni pe nyini a yesesa nka me ye Ralph ne ma ni bi extra biscuit ra no like seriously mean say what's the biscuit near 12 cedis and may 10 Ghana cedi notes and I make kind coins 2 cedis there man can you know a biscuit na from inside
just a question of
20 pesos need the menju me come anim na me toku be so 7 Ghana and so me 5 Ghana cedi notes na me kind 2 cedis in 20 pesos notes e the amana on so onje
Ghana for Suban
no but the intimate no man anymore na manfo enfo mo penye de omo ye enti amra no what me say Ghana cedi currency no kra wuti mu kra na it's an offense
yeah
how much more say obi dey transaction na because wonje
sawoji sawoji nti enioma wo say Ghana for na o si esi enioma say enioma ne bi ho no mu a ni nyina ne ye bumra so ba say kumu an yen sharan famra nye adwuma nti nipa no ye an wa fa no ho adi obi afoka wa ma osika we se we ye kwensi nti wonye hwa na ono de ono kwensi
me so me koto ade this is sama
enti ese woji ne nyina ye kwe ni pepepe na
beautiful all right so it's a midweek section. Roger, it's already seated. Ebe crossover for the morning sports. Roger, take us away.
Right, good morning to Nano Pay Asantana Sinti, the Agreement, some Yaturidi, say, poor morning sports, Nano Pay, 10 times, Yadi, some of the Namona, Nema, Assistant, and Yadia Asana, Echi, Chelsea, a Yomu, last minute goal, Emma Samuel Sasana, Remu, our Wembley, Namia Tuma Karaboka, Fire Gamer, Ebe Kosana Asana, Tia Pimo Final, Yadi details, Robert Fissaman Toso, Amanon, some of the Renonum say, AC Milan, na and yet better cry. Ninya also so na yastra no yara ho samba ibekwa bibire na ho se di some pdf also e di abana no pay awo jumade no so biti e di rocha yima from the sports manake botila ko jofo so fanti mo nyina techire e ma na no pay sinkonya e di nsem no e break tie for na for na no pay wo mo so e hwese no so Facebook so e dem life a obetimi atwane na bibia se timi akoso kama na yense nsem na sintentem na yenfefin microphone close one na yerasana nema esikoso na onim se nyamia tuma ya dia 2028 onim se ya dia Olympic Games e paso Washington as America for after World Cup no na dia 2026 yepe ya dia 2028 no womo na Olympic Games no womo edi esiom na so na onim se no perefoko tenase ama meeting kese party mikoso we International Olympic Committee for and omukotena so munjunjuna kombetima faso na fe LA gad jumede kese betima baswa eno ye Olympics Games no nyama timi akoso kama na no perefoko tenase no na agenda no ye makumaku miesa ena perefo ekokohwe na nedika no mom ehwe visa ho sansam ekombetimi afia so na fe athlete awodo mo ebe Olympic Games no ono mo ebetimi anya visa eno tinso mo satrase ewe ekombetimi afaso na fe ticket no ho hihia no so ade perefo tenase a wo mo ehwe ho sansam na se asamba ko abadodo ne ka ani se hwe this time ade ticket perefo di baro na se price na cost yipa eye 17% eno eye increment perefo di about the compare eye 2024 dia eno e cost pari dia na eye dia we no ade e cost yipa di dona enso e ka ho asem nochi perefo so ehwe na se no eye lack of federal funding e ko betimi afaso a o betimi anyeska na Olympic Games no o mu dia wura musemi ade bako a perefo hwe ne nyina wosem o mu hwe ne musem nyame atuma Olympic Games no e bas no bibia se betimi akosi we e reporter no efio no ma no etimi apa yemfio na fie wura mu e wa bibirem kakra onim se Egypt perefo dia tuja so mu go so tutu nyama prepare se nyame atuma e ya dia 2036 no o mu hwe ne se AFCON no betimi abaso e wa bibirem no o mu ebetimi aje edi esio na se na fe o mu timi ahosi na fe nyama konkanwachi o mu kire se ada se 2032 ana se 2036 na mu bako Egypt for kire se onum aye kado so bu hwe se datiri atibia no onum ebetimi aje sa AFCON no edi esio na se na fe onum timi ahosi wonim se Morocco na se mu na betuja se o mu kire se nkasidika emina AFCON final course ema nyama course duba bi no Morocco for ejire mu se Senegal for kire se game ni kwa no yembo biem esio park no so ema ne kafun perifo edi verdict ni nyina babontin ema Morocco for di tabua to so wo mu captain kwa no ya mano 2 matches ban and am so mane Morocco for babontin di abetuja so mu dia dia na ko mu hwenim se anka trophy le beji edi efisi Senegal for sema ya dia committee enti nye sanse no Morocco for di babontin kire se o mesanso akwa pi ena Africa for the sika ya di ato mu tre so mu NTSS kan nya no wo mu NTSS kan no o mesi akwa pi no mu ahwenim se ya dia fana ya di ato mu so mu ntua no nyoma wo mu Morocco for e demand no o mu kire so mu ebe kwa pi antese kafum perifo ebe ya hihye no fe o mu edin cross antese be din kuno no wo mu so mu nja etire di ne enja etire di ochina eno yesema efi Morocco for asoya eno so abana no pe ye fi o ya fi fani entirem awasem from dia na ye de ni so etiremu awo ye nu a onim se games ne kakra etimi e pass na mum onim se Carabao nu a de second semi final game no etimi e pass eno eye boboko for se Arsenal omo etimi chi omo tipemfo a ani ye Chelsea 97 minutes in fact tamuni nyina so ye and a referee the 6 minutes ato so 6 minutes no 97 minutes and a Bronte for Kai Harvest na a counter attack and a Bronte ready bono eri to atenum kama pa edi Emma Tima ye fene Arsenal tibino kasene Arsenal for timi awremu Wembley omo Chelsea nyam ya tuma and Manchester City and Newcastle robo wow be tinko no when Arsenal and betimi se piemo so our final and no a game anu a se timi ekoso na after the game no and Chelsea manager your premier for Liam Rosenia ari sema kada tuja e dia friend no and the players no na se wo krom fa so saka no and afi niman timi ankonye afa mo mutimi no ura no akasika kada for yentini sema wadi tuja after say no game no e pa na yiye.
Many aspects to football, tactical, psychological, physical. All of these things come into your way of thinking, and also the plays that are available to you. For me, that we can't speak about how well the game plan went because the result didn't go the way we wanted it to go. But I'm sure Arsenal would have known today that they were in for a real tough game, and not many teams come here and put on the level of performance that we have tonight. Many aspects to football.
Chelsea, ora for the Liam Roseni, opponent Simon said to the rich Mika Tata, a manager, my Arsenal, or a second after said no to be leading team our final.
I think happiness, I think all the work that everybody at the club does to take the club, the team, the individuals to the highest level and start to compete for major trophies. At the end, when you have the opportunity to see yourself in Wembley, it gives the right reasons to everything that we do. I would say that. So everybody's obviously so happy, and together we're going to try to win. By far the best moment of the day. When I saw Declan playing that ball and Kane going through it, we were scored now. It was perfect. The reaction of the finishers and the
Antini Tete manager ma Arsenal na mutene katinya mi atuma and Newcastle ni Man City ni obedin kunimino oni Arsenal betime share Wembley na FIFA game na set ni abasenwa onim se uko itira onim se AC Milan ekwachi Bologna boma ekamyensa na se Bologna Antinati Frontier ye for Ruben Loftus-Cheek eshe go arima AC Milan na Frontier ye for Christopher Nkunku waro se go na Andrew Rabiu woni players om se go no edi Emma AC Milan na onim se urom se Copa del Rey so and no say FC Barcelona say Germanas Apple Camino Emma Besite Karam Etikaramba kwa or say Bronte for Lami Yama say Lami Yama no go to Michel he say otimi ase go to do 39 goals and so for to match to here oni Bronte na so ref na Thiago Armando Maradona mpoa otimi ase goals as na say wono ese 38 Lami Yama no wa se go no aba be 39 goals nyema ekonyi say de manwachi Bronte for say Rona Arojo wono say Pogo arima FC Barcelona Bobo Kona Momutia Basiti Aboma Kamienwa Womosu Eti Kanamo Bakunteno Aya Games Kosuko Germania Odom no Dia Bit Poka Ba Leverkusen se Pokamiensa Emma St. Pauli Sentimi Ante Ana Oko France Odom se Stade Ramenwa Womosu Coupe de France no Womosu Timi Edin Kene Kamiensa Emma Limens Canon Womosu Sentimi Ante Ana Olympic Mazeo Ase Telefie Pokamiensa Emma Steve Renenso Sentimi Ante ni Games no Ekos nyamia tuma and the games like a Kirby Epaso or the Sina Mekana Man City and sending Newcastle 8 p.m. Our ye Carabao Kappa semi-final second league and also Epaso and a Copa de Rey so only said Deportivo Alaves Ebetenefi normally rest Sadao de Sabo Valencia and Atletico Bilbao so Ebetini se Shanteno a games and nyamia tuma Nina se Paso Italia Copa Italia no Sina Epaso or the Inter 8 na San Siro normally see Torino and so Eddie Primus eye game saudwa ninyina ebetimi abasenano pe yara wonsem eba wo dwumede so yefio na fiefa ni ntiremo awo ansemo fema Ngolo Kante se teno anya e complete se wanya piemo awo tima fana bacha se contract no omo ewie bibia wa twene fana bacha na so kusi akan awo teki ano eye reporter ano afio no mano sapa na onim se nwa na Brontia yefere se Karim Benzema oro se atwene bobo kafana ahira from Itihad ano de atujas Asia Botemo was the only Real Madrid eno ewo Asia ho eno ye Al Hilal Boboko today wa journey another Real Madrid eno ye Al Hilal Boboko na ye sema Karim Benzema wono si ediapa yera ho sem etuja Cristiano Ronaldo dos Santos Averenua ebetuja say report about so nim say wo mu game e kosani anasa game e pass na nasa no abrante na anaso no na ni din en cast squad no kra eno na chese bufu paye report it so ni manager akase say decision na mpelfo ateki dada say place bi ono masa game no nya di om ebobo bi eno na report it and say Cristiano Ronaldo as ni buyefu na ni contract na eshemu say June 2026 na say Barca pena contract no aka afiba kupe onkwan say contract no close eshemu no obetima terminate na team bi opebia no wetina ko report it say clubs efi Europe na fe American potemu a wo mo ehwe no say Cristiano Ronaldo dos Santos Aveiro no wo mo epese mo esano ni nyina e ka mi te wo hwa na Ronaldo ni contract no wentimi enwie ewo enasa wono mo club no asoye na wonim say general transfer window no zei nyanya tuwane sa na wonim say gene na bronta yefo Anton Semenyo wono any player na say general transfer window no ya to na nani bon ewo so nyipa wonim say ni sika yedi eto no eye 61.3 million pounds eno eye sika yedi to no nya wono si tosni no eye bronta for Jeremy Jacque wono say Liverpool wono say 59.8 million pounds wono ni sika wono say yedi eto no ena bronta yefo Georgie Strand lesson wono say esina kan Erima Crystal Palace eye 14.0 million pounds ni sika wono so yedi eto no ena Lucas Paqueta wono so Flamingo eye 36.6 million pounds wono say sika yedi eto na fe abronte for Brennan Johnson Crystal Palace eye 35 million pounds wono say sika na sanete ena Conor Gallagher wono so Tottenham Hotspur wono say sika no eye 34.3 million pounds eno any sika wono say yedi eto no ena fe Lorenzo Luca so Napoli ni sika no eye 29.9 million pounds eno ye sika wono say no yedi eto no na fe Oscar Paul so Fulham eye 27 million pounds eno ye sika wono say yedi eto no na fe abronte for Mohamed Kadri wono say munuka say Al Hilal Boboko wono no so esina kan 25.9 million pounds at general transfer window ye tumo sabe pe ena sika no awosam etia yedi no so ediamamo so ewo jumadie no so odem sa bronte for say Ademola Lukuma wanya adwani club ye for Atletico Madrid na se unim say Jesse Noma yedi ama abrate no odi atuja say Jesse Noma yedi ama no wasi nani etimi aso yipa number 22 Jesse number 22 and Ademola Lukman Nigeria na abrante a wa jena Atletico Madrid no eno ene Jesse Noma so fa no yedi ama no eba be se na fe abona bibia se timi akoyembre fie na intentem se yendi nkoma FA president ora Edwin Simon Kreku adi sema kradi atuja na onim se ugusu a wokoto na tono ena odi ma credit to jare fa ma football so far baby a wetimi aboa ma football no se ne aduru na fisika epem na fisi ne ma football etimi atumpon e wo Ghana hasel ura ketro kreku ade se ma credit to eno so yentie se ma waka dia fa ma football improvement etimi apem no.
So I think that we are in the right way. We are preparing for the WAFCON. The Tenkra team led by Coach Kim will soon be in Ghana. And we'll be in camp very soon. Being in camp will include some preparatory games, and once those games come along the way, I'm sure the girls will be in the right frame of mind to compete. Now they have the confidence, having played in the WAFCON, having won bronze, having played against England in Southampton at the St. Mary's Stadium. I think their confidence is back on, and I'm looking forward to an exciting tournament in Morocco one more time.
Kenteni yesema for president to Janochi no si eya kwenya pa se FIFA 54 countries in Africa na ye yimpen form ko ye jimarama CAF na wonu from Ghana na ni die piemu dia wo se adiba ko amanani aso na jumadi pa.
I was surprised. I wish I could find better words to describe the way I felt, but most importantly I was humbled by the fact that from 54 member associations across the African continent, I'm part of the chosen few to serve football at the highest level of governance. And I'm sure that day I was just a bit strong. Otherwise, something funny would have happened. But I think that it's the work of God. It's come through His blessings. It's come through hard work. It's come through the people in the football system appreciating the skill set that I have and the power of Ghana as a football nation. Don't forget that I had a chance to serve as the president of WAFO, or the West African Football Union, and then being elected onto the ESCO, and then, of course, given the chance to serve as the vice president of
Okay, TFA President Emra Oni GTV Sports Plus setting come on area for the Jumedia Wadina Fe Emra ye pano se onko kaf na onko ye juma na muti se wakase kakra edi afauno na movie ono ye wremo Black Princess so nyame ya tuma ono se Sunday omo ejina kono ano under 20 World Cup qualifier pass woni se Ghana ye dikashe Tunisia for Ghana ye yo mafimu ete omo nya se South Africa ye ni omo edi video so ne ye se Poland World Cup no Ghana ebetimi akopia nyame ya tuma dia Sunday first leg na Epaswa yani South Africa former you know and betimi there with us na fivia na between 12 na 40 February no return leg na no set me abaso na Ghana recent kunimde betimi so akodi man nra onum say dia wa fusa game no and so game na timi baso Cape Coast and no Ghana na Zambia na share na game na paise ta ekoye 6 sa ye hear them say return leg na nyame atuma and say bas awo Lusaka Ghana ehwe say betimi akọ na say betimi akọ feno Ghana ina say Ghana no ye fusa team no na amutimi coach no ma nyema ntimi akọ retelling no ye na say bipia so betimi akọ say be fusa 2026 African Cup of Nations no Ghana betimi qualify na fi yakopie na bipia so akọ na onim say Daniel Ayi so CAF mpere for nyame atuma CAF Champions League between Kaizer Chiefs na fi Air Mazri pere for say sakim no or so Sunday onko jiremo na on to yiremo na fi bipia so ntimi so nkoso na summer test actually say youth coach yefana Eric Bequin on us for tini suspended na indefinite suspension and na opening also yedi amano nti ano ayeni no se efi ono ma no saba so focus no and ye breaking mamo actually say omo apani MD o reference Julius Ben emuna tisi ameno kase ono and he has a focus new MD intenu a and ye breaking mamo our X Sports no sinti on this road mi jemu na fi the don I crowd
man like
to Dwabo Ase show
so be 2 years or master managers
master sabe ke tesensu de to anka sisi po afa manfo
na team there management and I coach no
management he has plan he has a problem in there management because untumi sisa every season bia mu de musisa management de bia musisa management mako faculty sa ba still coach bi oba background ni pan ba no oba bo achieve wo ya de kra na mo asen de masen saake no passa ne hajin ha si de management ni de problem de fana free management because player any e ko fana technical team any management mun top less papa obedenya resource no so tiase antenu de untumi nyi management ni mfim coaches ni bia ba bi modern born wo form na ade de ba coach ho na fa coach enye management nyi mo na mo fa coach no anti mudi MD ni ba mo ma MD ni kwa no onye ejuma era interference ni sundodo mi si peni ba kuna no wo ho no otu onyina na obi ye ejuma wo nechi otu onyina na obi ye ejuma wo nechi
no very bad.
Ne wa ba no so senior na obi o ho na oye adwuma on echi no ono so we expect say be no no ono so betina na obi
man like Roger ya kwanse no ho adwuma ma me o
ma ye ho adwuma me be di man na aka say onyi da me report to ama police me report to esi wetumra
all right any enya na ye be so
about 1 p.m. You will share TV so
yes
1 p.m.
that's the made the sports now
yes
extensive one yes, that's it my man Roger Ase the morning sports today na you better na see if
ɛyɛ adwuma daa ɛboa ɛyam aduane ɛboa ɛyi nsa free nipadua mu na ɛboa wo nipadua ma ɛtena ho yie na nso wonim sɛ nneɛma a yɛdi na yɛnom tumi ma brɛboɔ yɛ adwumaden sen pɔtee
mehunda mebrɛboɔ yɛ adwuma paa ebia sɛ sɛ mentumi yɛ biribi boa mebrɛboɔ
Ani, and wanting what the left it from the Moses Clinic, we have our center about herbal food supplements. We see to the barber, and my year Jumayi.
Ah, any Juma.
Fatopa Yenu, and no panny anymore. Now a bomber berbo ye Jumayi, send a beya, and bits me yam a Jania woody, and see me pejanimo, a new moving singing.
And no, I'm a berbo
Obenya Left Kid or pharmacy, herbal shops, ne supermarkets are ebenho. Sa wo pedudo so to a 0244 06 8447. Left Kid, wa wo brebo, wa wo ni pedua. Edru yi enye ma apemfo, e ma ema omomanfo, ne mmofo a wonya mfie dumie. FDA agi dwedie krato yi atum.
Every human body mass should have at least 60% water for optimal performance in any physical or mental exercise. We can help you maintain it naturally. Natural mineral water. Simply natural. For bulk purchase, call 0596 273 546 or 0596 273 547. This advert is FDA approved.
Na ede na ya obayi a oda forma so ne yafunu emunumuni.
Oh, Mr. Entry, also ya reya titi be benfie pi nanso ne yam nyono da. Se me chew no ahodo amato a me hunu hwea. Ebe ya nwanwa.
Menyi ni se, what ulcer tamfo Hexa capsules, any Hexa mixture, yanum bom kutia ulcer no bia ma no anum. Anka no ho to no dadaada. Ulcer dro de, eno any Hexa capsules, any Hexa mixture.
Ankom ni nchiremu.
Ulcer yekura, eto yefunu ene ensunumu. Etuma wo yefunu ekeka wa. Wo je ho a enyi. Ulcer etumi ema wo ye cheko, ebra wedidi ewie. So how eye ulcer de a, compare Hexa capsules, any Hexa mixture. Nanum bom na ho abeto.
Predudu etu a, ko okanshi drug lane, Kumasi Dani Herbal, Takradi AA Mensa, Anafre 020-3822-855. Approve about Tanya Wama on Mofrano for any Mofra winning Fedum Yeno and Kahun. Hexa capsules, and in a mixture.
All Satan for FDA Aji Edwadi Kratui Atom.
Hey, Unia, new release Niana. Hey, gum. A bit was me new release. Mekan was a Sifita Muhono and a Turbotech Garages Limited. Aquafabesia Mana Ayanitia, Obiasa Kamunu. Accident Kanuna, Turbotech Garages Limited. Amana said Johnny Nazosano. Mesiwo, one more for Bruni Fita engineer Fabrochaba, and what Checky Carson. No one will be a fort to crow and the horse spare pass as what this is. Afenesi Road. And so a whole charges ka krabio. Tabutech Garages Limited. We are general servicing, a building engine overhauling, engine tuning, oven spraying, general electrical works, air condition installation work, BM, upholstery, gearbox, nekadadien. Tabutech Garages Limited. Apart from sir car that wotimi eto, and now our trauma one was signing importation of cars and a spare pass. If la butreba, wokoto car mawa, and free. Ace. Also what you call Tabutech Garages Limited. Our Pass Malam Road. After by yard traffic light, wah. Bibiania for 0206 48 17 and 3 and 0542 96 11 11. Website tabotechghana.com. Tabotech Garages Limited. Hey, Kaya will be a Benyan. Tabotech Garages Limited. Your car beauty and the power boosters.
I don't know yet since will be there and will be there covers from Bokra. I will say I read and a how. Yabba now your conqueror, who gets mentioned a winner and get to bray. No one come for Lion 8 Clinic Ghana and Famal. A uncle and other puma. The baby grew a sound yard. ɛma nyansunsunsansi bɔne bia abusua sɛ yarefo ɛbɛpie mu ɛwɔ Lionel Clinic Ghana Dr. Biodo Amubrase ne ahofama sonkokora ɛna ɛhwɛ yarefo no ɛma ne botɔ no abusua sɛ woba bɛpie mu wɔ ha se ya yɛsa ɛnam yareɛ bi te sɛ syphilis, gonorrhea, candidiasis, deɛ nipa dodoɔ no anim sɛ yɛfrɛ no white no yɛyɛ pabene ɛwom ɛwɔ ha se abusua woyɛ bɛrima wokɔ si n'anim a wontumi mmoa adwuma ɛneɛma ɔmo ɔkɛ afoana Lionel Clinic Sibra n'ɔfɛ bibiduro ɛma wo na wo nan so sɛ bɛrima no pa sɛ wososo woyɛ ɔbaa anasa awarefoɔ wopɛ ba woyɛ bi wɔkyena abrɛ bra wopie mu ɛwɔ Lionel Clinic Ghana na wobɛte abɔfra so ɛwɔ wo fie
adɔfo a wɔhwɛ me mmesomfo kofiti ɛbɛyɛ kakra no meyaree a na meda hɔ madamfo bi ba no nkyɛn me introduce Lionel Clinic Ghana ma no na metu ɔnamɔ no mekɔɔyɛ no mohwɛ no ɔmomɔ mmaduro ɛnɛ me ho atɔ me nti wo a wohwɛ me a w'ani daa so asa mekamfo Lionel Clinic Ghana ma wo sɛ nso tu ɔnamɔ bra na abin yawa ya rasa.
Salamu alaikum, na zo don ga asibiti ne, amma ciwon da na zo da shi ya ga an tiriti na samu sauki. Bisa duk wanda zai zo musulmi duka ya yi kokari ya zo nan wannan asibitin ga zai samu sauki da saukin kuma kuɗi ba wani caji. Insha Allah da samu sauki.
Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Maxwell Aziz Mensah. I'm the founder and senior doctor of Lionel Clinic Ghana. Our mission is to provide you with exceptional herbal medicine treatment and holistic healthcare to all our patients. With our team of dedicated staff and innovative treatment, we are here to support you to becoming a healthier you. Thank you for trusting Lionel Clinic Ghana. Lionel Clinic Ghana, your #1 healthcare expert.
We've seen more and more of the youth who have lost their jobs as a result of the Chief of Staff's directive to the various ministries and agencies. They said they were going to deal with those who were recruited after the 2024 election. But what we saw was that people who were even recruited as far back as 2017 were all sacked. And our motion to get the matter investigated by Parliament is still hanging in the balance. We pray that we are able to get Mr. Speaker's audience to fully hear us so that a body is set up to look into that matter. Cost of living and inflation. Yes, we've been told that inflation has dropped sharply. But many families are still not feeling that real relief because if you take electricity tariffs, government so far has increased electricity tariffs up to 27%. It is huge cost to the ordinary Ghanaian. And whereas they took away the e-levy, they introduced the Dumsor levy, meaning that every liter of petrol you buy, you pay 1 Ghana cedi. So more Ghanaians are being burdened more than the e-levy that they came to repeal. So again, there isn't much relief. Ghanaians are being burdened the more. I've spoken about the unemployment situation, but let me give you the real numbers. The report is that we have some 34.4 youth unemployment rate, and it's very unacceptable. The question is, where are the jobs, given all the promises? While the NDC was quick to roll out programs on paper, we hear a Jumara National Apprenticeship Program and Kokon. Well, they are paper promises, but in reality, what are the tangible outcomes? Even if any existed, they are scanty, and this is their year 2. The honeymoon is over. They have cancelled the 1D1F. In its place, there is no alternative policy program for the private sector.
The changes are significant, and the number of changes are many. And when that happens, normally the committee chair will come and ask for leave from us so that the minister will take the bill back, go and incorporate all the changes that the MPs have made at committee stage, and then bring back a new bill capturing what has already been incorporated by the MPs. Now, when those bills come, we deem it unnecessary to go through the entire process again because it's come before us. We've looked at it. We've recommended that change 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The changes are so many that we don't want to spend all the time on the floor doing it. So just go and change it and bring it back to us. So when those bills come, we then ask for leave to withdraw the old bill and then replace it with the revised bill. It's not even a new bill, the revised bill. And then we now take it through a certificate of urgency because we cannot go to Assembly Press, gazette it, wait for 14 days again before we reintroduce it, and then we now take it through the various stages. And that's why we tend to do a lot of. So if you can do an analysis of bills that were taken through certificate, you find it out.
We're back here on TVXYZ and also live on Power 97.9 FM on radio. You're from Don Kwambena Prah. Pamcho, you better Roger, as I say, Obre, the morning sports. Na no, you better me akoye name. Na Enra Parliament, it's nasi. Na issues on the table, no. One was the renaming of the Kotoka International Airport to Accra International Airport. So says the majority leader. And who bill no are you ready? And of course, the LGBTQ plus bill no Enra Roxanne Nelson Dafia Mepoe can be said wahunu say president ni twerɛdua ne pen no ink no ahyamuma ya opeso di siso enu nti dia kra ne samrahye bedwafo ebegye atum na president ede ne krata ne nsa hyase na abeyemra ewo yemam. So these and many more issues and the free parliament by here. We already know the position of the minority leader on the renaming of the airport. Or say it's a no for the minority, but some members of the minority do believe say the change should be effected. And I know pay my many a governance expert engineer Isaka Monkote ending come on some of these matters from a year parliament this morning. Engineer, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Don.
Pachona Bokodiem.
Boko actually.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, so Mamisha say free a year the controversy surrounding the renaming of the airport, you know. Are you for or against, and why?
Well, I think that it must be changed. And if you say why, obvious why the name Kutuka in the first place, and you know, actually in the Kumeka or Tower area vicinity, and into the facility in his name. So if we are in a democratic dispensation and a coup leader honor, so what?
Power defense.
So if the government of the day thinks based on some petitions being homophobia here, you must listen to the petitioners and then effect the changes, because when we say and campaign for the in fact, a lot of people Ukrainian have spoken against it. Because there are other areas now, even University of Ghana, in another person courses, but when you may have no, and we know say you better Accra, and it is situated in Accra.
And now say you Accra, not another person.
Oh yeah.
Uncle de ato hwan.
JB Dankwa.
Cause sa University of Ghana no. No de ato JB Dankwa University. JB Dankwa University of the Legon. Yes, I know Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. To go anywhere the JB Dankwa University of the Legon and now.
For the beautiful Bekatwa. But that was he made attempt. He spoke about it, but it didn't materialize. He can't watch it.
No, but sir, and Sesano, a dean Sesaya no near Deno. At the end, a more mine be because Minimsan and Adwa Penso or Sessan University College of Education, Winneba Kumasi campus, or Sessan a year. So many campuses dean ya de na a dear pan ya a wood dean society engineer.
Say you're too dear. If we nipa that in your palapa, you're too dear. A war traditional connection. A war a being you or a war cultural link war. A be where you're religious. In India for identification anyway, but besides that, a war, spiritual and so many other factors be or a man that is why we have museums and monument department and a section of
board,
and India, painful be or Oma baby ako. I was saying to me a 2 on Beijing. And she said, "O minus so at any say, you better know a minor a crony was in the why not? There's nothing wrong about it."
But looking at the position of the minority leader, Fenyo Markins, so the name Kutuka has existed since 1956. Any adinti nonka, you keep the name and say she ni adeno. Because yes, go back to Accra International Airport. Afena, you be go into documentation to do the change and all that into and no bejebre and nothing changes. It's all about the service delivery. Only the agents are engineer Kote.
Na say or parliament one is we that and the one soon and the constituency war. I didn't think that one country and now they say yes and na a bear high and what that. I didn't think that one country and sir. Is it double standard stand on a mempen? Because who crowd and who constituency I didn't see it. And yet baby wow you didn't say anything. But I was happy, and I'm to say, it must be changed. Because there are some people who think that a coup leader, somebody who died in a coup, I don't think they see a thing airport. So all this while, some people have been advocating for change. Intimacy is Honorable Kojo Bonkumeka said it is right and it must be changed. Nothing on the leader so to papa so because the leader at the end of the day only grinding the difference is very, very fluid. Because who your sister be war or Winnie Bao and you didn't say anything.
Power the
so I know there means some of the empire and trust me baby. Yes.
But it's from Pamcho Isaka Monkote, local governance expert and also an engineer and anything command pay no you see parliament and a moonsem no but engineer minority a press conference addressing 1 year of the research agenda and for them they do believe say unemployment rate is still high. Nothing has changed significantly under the NDC's research agenda in a year. Into no is the same old stock na. Into Ghanaians have no cause to rejoice because there's nothing new under the sun. Minim 1 year of the reset agenda no. Bibia sisa umu ana.
Omo betna ho 8 years. Bibia sisa. Onu 8 and 1 If he said Obi was 1 year, no onu he said Bibia sisa. I don't see the head and tail of this press conference. Some they onu the press conference. Onu the said they be the catcher. Say, ne senior see carrying who in opposition as a minority leader. No, the more all annoying Ghana for no, the omo ye no ka no mo Ghana for do more. It's an say ye di abani mamu 8 solid years. And just say senior mo ye o man poto no. And then what done who the cafe obi abetra so 1 year unhu hwe ya. Ghanaians dey omohu bibi because we do car could not fuel station now to fuel now who difference ni pe we because abenya ya there now why you relieved and this one no so unhu hwe ya. I don't have a problem so no nko na okoto aba Ghana fo nyina na beto aba and you say ubisa papai Musa Dankwa about 62 or 61% of Ghanaians say the country is moving in the right direction. I know it's enough. And yet they are opinion because opinion or opposition leader, they are not going to say, I didn't hear cry because yet. And he all of the Obecabiano. May at this stage, me to say, oh, Munipa Bakudi Kase, or because the Ghana for Ubiabo Ghana food, Diana, Adia Nya Kran, Ghana food to Minka. Also, almost force Eddie for to be almost force Anya for to be a man to plan Ghana Punti. Edi Omunian said Nkaba to be the basis here and Uncomu who said, Tadi in a Ghana Bumi because we are Timanuha and a Yaquine and Hennessy. Yet Timanuha and $1 every making so MPP communicated because grapes any orange or today and my inflation for 54%. I was shocked. Now I didn't send up a pay. You repeat Omuku Chaka almost 77 billion at the share in Ficalum. The scabby be a bad system, inflation of a basso. We know a fuel no, na cost we see the gold for oil, and yes, idea. Gold for oil, but still not fuel and the price no was so. We and you got to fuel no baby crown it more big fast.
Power the fam.
And the or castle who yes, then maybe employment no the but buying 1 year employment this will be magic. Apart from that, it will take you about 1.5 years to establish factories, to put in place organizations that can, employ more movement. Meanwhile, infrastructure development, road network, the sometimes the plan because that trucks now, every region, not they were in the country, and I say, because this now employment and a road also a better idea. Then private people can easily establish their businesses where there is road. And the Omunya Butre, but 1 year, yes, for your opposition, you must say something that will knock the ruling government off. And I think then, in the right,
I see, but then proper family value bill, no, LGBTQI plus bill, no, and Sukopie Parliament. Information I pick here and say, I mean, the bill is ready. Roxanne also that fear me Pumpu can say President Pen na ready. In Kashanema, just waiting to ascend to the bill. Do you think, finally, you bet to me at that because under the reset agenda, no, you bet to me, I living witnesses to the execution of this very bill, Engineer Kote.
Meno nanka me say me 2 NPP for no for. Omontna se kakra. No mumma NDC for no enye mistakes. then they can come in at the right time. No more CC party. No. But at this time, we no more the CC. They say no more CC. Adi bill, Muslim bill no, or Muntiminye, foreign donors or the one, you know, Modiabi, two on you. And you almost Tom was it, no more CC party no more. And now they see, you know, say, could you upon Kuma air cafe, a name no CSS. Now, majority leader also see money and Sano. It gives a signal. So a political animal, say, something is not adding up. So them channel. And he said, Bibia Namubaka, Bibia Mukoka, LBT, and some more them, the best them, and you know, Muso Mudibe. And to Omudi Bana say, then the Oka in and I said, oh, a Murakake. And he, a Yamaye, because on mining an FEMP, and he FEMP, we can. Oh, say, Yama, we know, may again let me say a war. Ghana phone, no, be any say, but the fact is, Yam Pesa will be yellow public, and I say, Ube Tinti, now, just say, oh, now, your gas, now, Debbie, and I said, they are all public size, you know, and only better. But now, so to them, now, who didn't sing, so we are, will be boo to Buma. So we are at hospital now, only doctor for our cautious war.
I see.
And he, I know, say, the Baswama.
Yeah. So, but back to this issue of a bit of disagreement between the minority leader and Kojo Ponkromano, that this goes to fuel the speculation, say, MPP for any Angia Fenyoma can roll out player or primary's name. No more person Musisano as the minority leader. No more do before Frobano. And you may be a Quadrasha say Edudona Siana.
Well, say who here political arena no more. Something is brewing. Oh, it's a P2 BI Sijaswa Huruba. And it's too early.
I see. But finally, and we woke up to a statement from Chairman Wuntumi who declared the intent to contest for the national chairmanship. But officially, Wakase, he's in for the deal. Who Chairman Wuntumi saying?
For NPP chairman.
Yeah, national chairman.
So that we say, Nanado no the anchor. But I another dear Adabraka.
So I don't know kind of among Coty. Said Nanado or Hodia and Kalbet say, Yamfa won't to mean MPP's national chairman. But Nanado knew on won't to mean Canisa. I mean, so I say.
Well, say Nanado's style of governance, you know. Power, the fam. Atapa, the Matu Macau, Yenye, Chirebi Kakra, style, no, and Nuna, mean so, Miss Time, no, and he almost. But I don't think that if there is any seriousness in Dr. Baumia's position to say as the leader and owner of a so Kuku and PPR, he will entertain somebody like Wuntumi to even fire. But democracy, and he has all the distance to fight. But I think that of filing only Zombodu ni
Wache Jakun
ni Kukufu ni Kotana Kujina elections, general MPP national chairman elections. Or even I mean, sure so bit many of them.
Oh, that's what you think.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's a fact.
Anyway,
maybe or because of the crisis of woman, or you see now or the IFA, MDT for that time because of person with the chairman. I mean, there are so many ways one can, defend himself politically. But let's be serious here. I don't want to see the Mountain as national chairman.
All right. Mamena was engineer Isaka Moncote, unexpected local governance, or nona, Yaje Brennan Kudi and Komoni Bino, but Mamin call onto the line. Namene international diplomatic relations consultant Farouk Al Wahab, in Komo on the renaming of our airport. Minimsa Al Wahab will travel very far and wide on the history behind airports and their names. But here in Ghana, you see a military rule at the so near the Ababetu, the city where the airport is located in, which is the Greater Accra region, the capital of Ghana. Farouk Al Wahab is on the line. Alhaji, salamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Pachosano Peboko dear.
That's salam. Okay.
So first of all, tell us what an airport does to a country, especially the name of an airport does to a country, which is the major gateway to every country. No, what significance does this hold for a country? Al Wahab.
Okay, I want to know first of all if the interview is of English so that I know how to address, or is it a three-powered interview?
Both. Yes,
okay.
Sir.
Okay, so fine. Towns, cities, countries named are the names from the two airports. So there are two mileage. The first mileage is to that particular city. They put the city on an international map of popularity, i.e. also tourism, i.e. economic benefits. And the author said that the country be at the city be at the airport. These are some of the first things. Secondly, most of the bigger, or call it the premier cities in this regard refers to the capital cities. The world capital city are Yemfa Airport and Vatican, the Holy See. The Holy See of the Vatican and Yemfa Airport in Siho, apart from the airstrip are open quantity. The countries around the world, almost every country, will project the bigger cities and will project the international airport. Ideally, any countries in and airport in and international airport. The bigger nations, bigger countries, almost so, only emphasis, even bigger cities like New York, is one of the huge airports in the world, JFK, all the 8 terminals, within New York, almost other airports, LaGuardia, and we will bring it, but the New York projects JFK. And the emphasis is about the city, the popularity, and some of them, the capital of most every country in the world, or try say international visitors back, tourists back, international conferences back. They would prefer say visit the bigger cities, say the airstrip, and that is what it does. Airport, edema countries are. Because name at the city. But then internationally, all over the world, airports are even today. They all per the rules in the olden days and generated from today. IATA convention, any international civil aviation organization, ICAO. Not every country in the world have been using the city now airport as the name. It is Olivetinoco International Airport. It is still the name of that city and the name of Yebenya, what is called honorary names. Other alternative names of the airport. What are the honorary names? The honorary names are the ones now you honor a certain airport existing with its name already. Near the honor will be deemed for a historic purposes near the about touch. But so perspective. We should only do a question, but I'm answering the whole thing for you. So sit back. Until 1969, Ghana airport was Accra International Airport. That's the colonial British what they call it. And in 1959, Kwame Nkrumah independence 57, it was still Accra International Airport. It was still Accra International Airport 1966. And my Nkrumah. So therefore, in between the time with Nkrumah, of course, Kotoka.
Power defense.
So, Kotoka between Kwame Nkrumah as the first president of the country and the founder of the country. And then a palace coup. Some and what we are hearing, they say, because Onu defended a coup, Onu the founder of the country, until he becomes monumentally very popular, and that the place was named after him. And for that matter, the Accra International Airport became
Power defense,
which historically was the error fundamentally made. Because the honoring the airport in the first place shouldn't have gone with the negativity. So if you legalize illegality, if you normalize abnormality, this is what we get out of it. Now, then taking airport in perspective, and then let's connect other parts of the world. And I'll take it from nowhere than the British Heathrow. British Heathrow Airport were changing the faces of the name 5 times from 1929. This is not the name of the airport. Not said the only JFK. It was not JFK. It was New York International Airport. Oko Atlanta, Jackson, Hartsfield Jackson Airport. Obianti, Jackson, Atlanta International Airport. How does it work? City near Accra, Airport International, and the name is airport titled Accra International Airport. So the name, it doesn't come first in most cases, except the Americans. But rather, at that time, I said the name remains Accra International Airport, Kotoka. And I said Accra Kotoka Airport. Check all over the world. Amsterdam people, not Amsterdam. So it was already existing Amsterdam International Airport. Schiphol was an honorary alternative name. Yet on that it was not the basis. That was not the first name of the airport. Berlin. There was Berlin Brandenburg International Airport.
Power defense.
Berlin Brandenburg International Airport before near Berlin Schönefeld. And the city Berlin was projecting 2 airports. One was Berlin Tegel, and the other one was Berlin Schönefeld. Berlin is the city. Schönefeld is the city, the district like Dansuman. It's near Berlin, Dansuman, for instance, and as Accra Dansuman Airport, meaning the airport in located. But over the period, Schönefeld, which is the city.
Power defense.
Berlin, and they had the region and the city. And Schönefeld, a town under Berlin. Berlin Brandenburg. Brandenburg is the region. The airport is in the region, your friend Brandenburg. But the name of the airport, Willy Brandt. But they don't project Willy Brandt. They project Berlin Brandenburg. Name of who are airport to Asfiano near the Willy Brandt in Yashaho. It is not different from Atlanta. JFK, why JFK is so popular was the fact that John F. Kennedy, the popular anyway in New Yorker, and in the only young man in New York, and I say, you will buy only here, very popular in terms of John F. Kennedy. But let's go back to Washington, the IAG airport. Every time Titi also Washington Dallas, every airport is in any dollar. But the original name of the airport was Dallas International Airport. So that was IAG. It is still But for you to even be addressed with this system, the word aircraft and non airport, it is regulated by IATA. Now, young shelter for time Kwambena Prah, time colonial time, Ghana IATA partnership with Ghana. Ghana code, it is still ACC, but so too quiet. I know too quiet.
Show me too quiet. Wadaruma, Kakra.
Boarding pass, your tima or bag. Yeah, and then a bottle. AKIA.
There be airport, no.
The amount boarding pass the ball bag, who you tag, and I'm going to ACC, and I'm going.
Yeah.
It's Accra. All over the world. Now, what do airports, international airports, now could screen? It is not plated anywhere except to country.
Power FM.
Yeah.
It gives you, and I'm a one visa order.
But your sanity, yeah.
What country say? We now skip over Sudan.
There be
Amsterdam, no, this need to back it. You go Japan, Anidan Airport. It was already the name for that airport. But it was Tokyo International Airport. And on that will be, and you're doing at the best show. This one, another town. It is value. Only the issue of changing the name. No, I'm saying my opinion, not imposing it on words. But then I'm saying that the practices of what some of this, it's not anything. By my check yesterday, I've traveled over 155 200 airports around the world on the 6 continents. And every airport has had cases of name 1, name 2, name 3, even still counting. It is a Ghana case. The airport was Accra International Airport. And you bet on now Ubi and why you cool. Name of the argument in the say, one year cool, you cool. Abra cool for will defend another cool where they are two airports at. I'm sorry, my opinion. It was misplaced. And then the Anaki BB said, the team online the leader and the founder of the Kwambena Prah Technical University there. I was expecting, and that would have been said, international airport, name no air Kwambena Prah. So do we call in the aviation industry, Kwambena Prah alternative name on it? But it doesn't come as the first name. It's a bit my Kwambena Prah Accra International Airport. But the city IATA code that pick only the Accra, only the city. And you have Frankfurt International Airport on the latest name. That was in a boarding pass, FRA. And then they will maintain the old Frankfurt International Airport, Barcelona International Airport, or the local name. And to Kotoka International Airport in KIA, and I bear the first name. It's not like La Côte d'Ivoire. Côte d'Ivoire was Abidjan International Airport. And we did on now Nobel Felix Ofo International Airport. Let's go anywhere in Europe. Let's go anywhere in Africa. Airport to be. Let's share a Arabian departure. Let's use a Felix Ofo International Airport. No. What do you see there? Abidjan. What do you see there? Lagos Airport was the same thing, but Mutala, Ebewu, and also Yoku, and to rename the Mutala International Airport. That's Celano, I have a woman in Lagos, we own LOS, Oma Aviation, and Sana ICAO, the cow forces from some code. Ghana code, even the cow and KIA. Anna IATA and KIA, IATA is ACC. It is to make it easier and comfortable. It is just appropriate. Young Betty, and as a government needs to see the sense or the country, or the city called Accra International Airport. First of all, you are giving the people of Greater Accra and the people of Ghana the befitting right of the airport and the city, the natives and the people of the Greater Accra region. That state, once you see the Ghana Republic, capital. Let us not forget it. Let us not forget it. Look at minimal scenario of the landing Heathrow. Next year, how British for woman crying a woman, yeah, masters, a cry on the process. It was never a court at this book. Way back in 1946, Nanya Heathrow Airport. This airport, Heathrow Airport today, because near Great West Aerodrome. Great West Aerodrome, Sound. And Sabafa, Ralph Houston Airport. Ralph Houston Airport. World War II, now I am military airport. Which you know, Ralph Houston Airport, you know, the Kontopa. Only in Tokwane Pepeno, and only back to London Airport, international crime. Only use London Airport for almost about 20 years.
Power the fair.
Only London Airport, yeah, and only say no. London Airport in Hosa, you be but there no London. There was a small land there from headland. And the headland, in the British history, there was a row, ROW, row of houses. Your friend, farmhouses, farm community. And the question was heath land. And the heath land, a row of state houses. And today, heath row. And you didn't also cry, and and when Johnny and Heathrow.
I see.
Landing Heathrow, no. But I should you.
Me too.
Even landing Heathrow, no. All the time, no. What is it? Heathrow International Airport. They don't bring Heathrow. Landing Heathrow. Why watch it? Every time landing Heathrow. Call Ayata. Let go check it. Say the landing code, you know. So who check bag here? Check the Heathrow nearby.
Power the fair.
Check the code in the Heathrow. Hello. Anything, no. Airport, yes. Not this is why argument say the money that is could cost this, and these are social illustrations. I can understand, I can't believe it. Say, what does the country Ghana all the time say? If this is a hospital, these are social illustrations. We call it emotional. In businesses like that, we don't deal with emotions. We deal with realities on the ground. And it said, Greater Accra, any capital. The city Accra has an international airport. Accra International Airport. It is what you see all over the world. They don't write it, but it's Accra that you see it on the international arrival and departure scales. You don't see anything called PIE. Even West Africa, Cote d'Ivoire, is not so plane airport KIE. You need visa. Over your plane airport Accra, you boarding pass grab ACC also. Kinshasa International Airport. It is a far Mobutu Sese Seko. A friend alternative name or another your president honest name all the time honest name airport in Africa to it is the embassy of change Kotoka as an argument of some people who do not understand some of these dynamics. You're maintaining Accra International Airport now near the Kotokana bus here. It is done and that has been the practice all over the world. Me, I could in Austria. Vienna International Airport, Schwetzert.
Power the fair.
Schwetzert, no, the Vienna City Village in our airport in Warno. I want to walk. But the Vienna International Airport, who call Vienna, you know, it is in Austria. And you want to look at Schwetzert Airport, I mean, now she said. And I said, called Bayern Munich Airport. No, Bayern Munich Airport, no. What the Bayern need the back. That to project the city. And the city may call it the international airport, you know. Name of the person honored, you know, going to the initial secretary. And the kind of way, they see a change airport now. The government has done nothing wrong. The government has done nothing wrong. For that, you see the name Accra International. Some arguments here in Kotoka, because we did a fundamental mistake from the day one. So now, name in 1969, any military attempt, any emotional, any politics, and rather, there is a come here to Kotoka Accra International Airport. And that's Accra International Airport, Kotoka.
Power the fair.
Then in this case, you know, everybody knows that you are projecting through the city because the airport international all over the world is the city that you know. You have Vanuatu even the west, the southwest, in the Pacific. Port Alfred Airport. Port Alfred International Airport today. Port Alfred is named to the city because of that. But the airport was Vanuatu International Airstrip. Yansha Shangi Airport, friend say Singapore. It was Singapore International Airport. Then they honored somebody by name Shangi. And the Shangi, is what you will see. But the airport, is still the Singapore International Airport, not Shangi, about. I was ready. And see, when the issue, say, the argument of Sikanya, and you don't need to change any letterhead. The letterhead that we are using is local. It's our letterhead. If that is the argument. Names in our airport, it is local. If KI is our anything, because the moment I want a car airport, I'm on that name, I'm letting them go to the airport. So if the argument is KIA versus the best case, the case chaos, we are including a key Kotoka, Takotoka Shaho, Tuba being a Grand International Airport Kotoka. But then they have this, we are standing now, they are really taking it down. Let's say the founder of the country, Kwambena Prah, for instance, that's an argument. You can still maintain, you can have Kwambena Prah International Airport. No. You can have Accra International Airport and that is Kwambena Prah. What does it mean? So the airport was honored. And now say they rebranded and have an alternative name for Kwambena Prah. But the airport is Accra International. That is done. But I mean, take you small minutes outside the airport. But you're also supporting there.
But you're Ghana,
English outside.
Unfortunately, outside I don't have a team. Sorry.
Okay, so what team were outside that? Obisho supported Chelsea. Obisho supported Barcelona. Obisho supported Madrid. Obisho supported Saint-Germain. Obisho supported your friend said Atletico Madrid. Should I tell you the history behind it? The city teams. If you bring the city in front of any team, that team a project city in popularity before no. Now we city in the market to promote the city. The teams in the case of let's say Arsenal, in the case of let's say your friend said Manchester United. The Manchester United city or you Emma because of the tourism back and on last city need. What is the difference? Frankfurt 18D, Napoli 18D, Brescia 18D, your friend is in Domiara 18D, and everywhere in Europe and almost everywhere in the world. Indiana the city comes first. The Germany says Schalke Newfield, Schalke 04, the team. Dortmund in Dino, the city in Berlin, or Teams Battery, or Berlin Poison, or Berlin Union, or Berlin Schöneberg. I mean, I didn't know to Berlin. I didn't Hamburg FC, going to Hamburg. Because said the city authorities want you to project the team. So you bring the city name. Now we any other name the other person to one match. Now this can near do city tag for using the city name. Since team minutes car or my city. I think in switching promo to teams, I mean, yes, can be a Juma. And to me, Pamacho, airport change here. I can bring arguments and arguments. Every airport almost in any part of the world. I've gone through places of name one. The name airport more than from airport to international airport, and then from name one honored name to the another honored name. But please, there is an honored name, a name that existed in the Second World War or before then, a name called Hitler. Go to German dictionary archives, go to Austria dictionary archives, go to Swiss dictionary archives, go to Luxembourg and parts of the Holland, the Dutch. No Dutch related name. Only free the German dictionary. Only name is them too.
Power FM.
How can you, 1 million, 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 1 million,
Alhaji Bacho Jinaye Mami Kakra, I'm say me Ashro, Jinaye Mami Wadarumam.
Okay, hold on. This is what a name can do.
Good.
Metonka, good. Yes. Thank you. I didn't see like German focus name Hitler. I am person with German passport, they don't write Hitler. Austria passport, they don't write Hitler. Swiss Hitler passport, they don't write Hitler. Luxembourg, they don't write Hitler. Any German related to Hitler. I didn't say it reminds them and agrees on it a negativity of the country's history. In Argentina, and the other issue related to a name, you two coup d'etat. How does they sit and justify and challenge and fight over the government by saying that Kotoka play an important history in Ghana, democracy and others. What is that democracy for? Whether we like it or not, it was an democratically elected president, Kwambena Prah. One thinking about history. We are divided, it's okay. Either UGC or UPP, that is not the argument here. The argument is that it was the first republic. Every country goes through phases. There was history of having our first president. In disobeying the military, or in the start here, these were the guys, they admittedly, the history admitted, said, even they betrayed Ghana by taking the CIA. And the CIA came from us.
Yeah.
So if the CIA gave money to these guys to overthrow our first established president, does that person become a democratically enough important as a history of the country? A dark history. And then I remember I said, Kika don't want to hear the name. Marshall don't want to hear the name. Yes. Something that has the fundamental base of a negative story of coup d'etat. Now, was there any coup before Nkrumah? So if after Nkrumah and 8 years of governance, on years of the governance, you need a moment aligning with the American CIA. How does that person come to name our airport? How do we name that airport to such a person? Because one will say, after him, no, and a free pass to be a coup. In the free pass to be a coup, a campus to be a coup, a coup to be a coup, their rolling to be a coup. So our coup d'etat history, is a negative democratic record that we have in the dispensation and the running of this country. How do in another breath we jump to the same year, in another breath we jump also again there? Is it normal? Something negative is negative forever. You can't give an occasion of a negativity in another breath you join, you jump to the other side and try to render it positive. The government is very bold enough. My problem of the government of today over this issue is that some of them should listen to what some of the vets are saying instead. The explanation is not coming. They are not explaining and narrating the story of what other countries of the world have the faces, whether they understand or they don't understand that. Communication in radio. Those who understand the subject said, it's not a very and they came and that is not the issue. Airport be after the city. And the city must have a place. And the Accra is where they join the Ghana Republic and get their city capital. It is not out of reach and it is not out of bounds. The greater Accra, the airport, your friend, Accra International Airport. It's the same thing they propagated. Our non-community agenda. As a young Accra Sports Stadium. Young Accra Sports Stadium. Now, you can't say they are not training to some extent. You see, names has a lot of mileage that they give to every country. And I'm a typical example. If the government communicators are listening now, the airports were so barren since before colonial time till today. They haven't changed the code of international airport. The issue of Kotokano, a minimal, a politics, any misunderstanding, any mistake, any hold Kotoka International Airport. It doesn't work out like that. It should be Accra International Airport. If you want to name Kotoka, it's a title, a name, a honest, and no bracketino. What you cry the beer? Who Musa said, I don't think I would do Senor Songo Airport, Dakar International, and I said Dakar International, near the Senor Songo, because they honored him. That does not make sense. It changes the name of the Dakar.
Never. So, Anubina. Sorry, but Anubinabia, for instance, France for Yema, Charles de Gaulle, by naming Paris International Airport after his name.
International Airport, yes. And no Charles de Gaulle, but the Paris has existed of the 5th century.
Yeah.
Also Paris. And so no president, very popular now, or move the French and the French Revolution in Yamanyama, and Charles de Gaulle. But it's still Paris International to say, Uko Ayaka. Now, it doesn't come nothing, you don't see anything from Charles de Gaulle Airport. No, you only know, say, I enter PS or PRRS. Paris in the
yeah, PR.
PR, thank you.
Yeah.
It's your 2 boarding pass now. PR, that's Paris International Airport that's the code. Paris. Name now, we call it honored name. And that's an automatic name. That we call ICAO, a cow, or no code, on Fakotoka International Airport. Yeah. And now, no, I have airline aviation, your managing, on changing free Accra International Airport. Our code in Accra, and what is the big deal?
All right.
What is the big deal?
And commander wa and commanding Musu there, but a Breno and a CIA, Mamin now I say, nano pay international diplomatic consultant, Farouk Al Wahab, na a Brupamino, Yabesan Atwa and Como Bonnie Subi opinion.
Yamin come on to the government, you said. When you find the idea now, that emotional explanation since it doesn't also wash. That is not the history. Still Accra International Airport in the eyes of international IATA, that is IATA International Aviation Travel Agency, ACC, Accra, and you won't find back to Accra International Airport.
All right. Meda Farouk Al Wahab Ase Sano Pay Wabwa and Komoni pa na onse no nitini so but adwene ne so ntino so wunya ni say ya opebre no to me the training semu ye pa. So that's about it from Onone end hono. I have another quick interview to go for on this same subject. Now if me run through that interview neba na yaba bedin komo with this commercial interview before Professor Kingsley Nyako and Honorable Haruna Muhammad, both members of parliament, joins us for the big conversation.
We are changing the name of our airport from Kotoka International Airport to Accra International Airport. So a bill will be brought by the Minister for Transport for the name of the airport to be changed from Kotoka International Airport to Accra International Airport. So the Accra International Airport bill will also come, and then they will ask us to approve some international bilateral agreements and multilateral agreements for them.
All right, so Hola Savia Herbal Clinic say young country mu say omo ho de mo bia wa wona say tatai ebia na minim ne wa no manani wadi a ebe sani nyina ba be gina wona ase na wona ase mum no aye kese ase wafu ana onipadua no eno no mo friend swollen legs no Hola Savia Herbal Clinic be boaw na yetu ase de amount ebia na madwoa bi ne da se be onufu no mu a wo de ba Hola Savia Herbal Clinic aye wa no adro de mount stroke, diabetes, chronic kidney problems, waist pains, asthma, cocoa, epilepsy, menstrual disorder, restoring of sexual weakness. Obesa obema no emuye den. Hola Savia Herbal Clinic ebetumi aboa pa na ye wa Shaiman. Ye ni Access Bank ane di anu hwe. Fresa numbers we na ode kan ha no choice CSS ye ba ne be fampo ne do aba sabia ho na ye be di amount. Ye numbers ne 057 665 6658 057 665 6658 and 0200 623038 0200 6320 3038 0200 623038 na Hola Savia Herbal Clinic yemra wo mo but Ora Frank Boatin Ejakwa acting director of the Institute for Mineral Resource Investment and Governance and also an international relations commentator. Mamini no any komo anope quickly on our lines. Now me say the issue of the renaming or no what to quiet show we are see man sign bi so no. And for so ben wo edemaye mind you all have made mention of two critical components, which is tourism and the economy, and known as a good airporter. It's me edi bia ukro ni mu, but minim how Frank Boateng Jakwa sees it. Ora Frank Boateng Jakwa, Ahomani Soa, Power FM Sunye 97.9, as well as on TV XYZ. Good morning, Sam.
Power FM.
Good morning, my brother. How are you?
I'm Yadon Boko America man. Now who am?
I had my phone. Me chow no what your phone na. Me also phone na.
And now no see me president Amedi.
Some me push you pa.
Thank you. Thank you. So now the question here is change of name for Ghana's international airport. Kotoka International Airport to Accra International Airport. Was to be the more minor now.
Power FM.
The Don, I believe that absolutely irrelevant. The Omopa, almost see airport for now. Airport now, Accra International Airport, but Kotoka should not be tampered with. They should not change it. Kotoka International Airport has been there ever since it was named, and it is recognized and known all over the world. Ghana, Kotoka. Immediately you mentioned Ghana, Kotoka International Airport. It's in all their systems, and it's recognized everywhere. And why do you want to change it? I didn't think I would change it. No, they can build a smaller one, probably a domestic airport or whatever, another international airport somewhere in Accra, and call it Accra International Airport. Say Accra, no, so Accra with 2 airports are. And he said that ain't yet a big deal. Accra with 2 airports are. I went to Canada. Canada got 2 airports, right? Atlanta, Georgia got 2 airports. So many cities around the world got 2 airports. So Ghana can have 2 airports in Accra. One of them called Accra International Airport, and the other one, which is the main airport called Kotoka International Airport. They should not tamper with us. Maybe problem with this regime is that they always want to change things. Don't change it. There is no need to change it. Why? In the woman law, here the whole world know Kotoka International Airport, and they should not tamper with it. It's not necessary. It's not relevant. I think we have more important things, more present things, economic things, employment for the youth. Very, very urgent situation that they have to tap their handle. That is what I will say.
I mean, well, you didn't come on. Others are of the opinion say one, the city where the airport is located, you know, shine that city. Then again, so what they edino air 2 obia ebia ye den ananoa esa odi 2 obia sabi oweni munyam nebia so be go into history cra to read about that person obenya and a history worth it about that name. But Kotoka no betu Kwame Nkrumah na sabi ebi mu so CIA agent ne de so wo decide din to na egu o man hu fi wo kwan bi so eno so
brother, that argument is highly debatable because Kwame Nkrumah, some of people in Ghana do not really have any flair or admiration for him. What say? But if I say yanka grona mofi, I say grona de. And obviously you kwano. I'm a bubu and I'm a bubu fear. I say what that I need to know. Kwame Nkrumah has a lot of bagger. A lot of people also do not really like it. I'm not supposed to know a dictator. I'm not supposed to know a medra. I mean, minimum over there. If a partner one and animal to Tumu, a kunkum basabasa, and you will be out of fun of Kwame Nkrumah. But we believe that Kwame Nkrumah, for whatever reason, I call him a political upstart because I know started the movement for freedom for Ghana. And go forward the start here and we're here political upstart. And we'll take you over. Fine. At the end of the day, the Ghana got independence. But Kwame Nkrumah, no. And you know, Kwame started the year. And the Omunyai Kutukano, is there any proof? Is it proven beyond every reasonable doubt that no is CIA agent? And then it's just a CIA agent. And you couldn't tell. That's why they roll so between I angry. And you want to say, that's a Oyekua, Nikuno,
Edian or yes significantly between us okay. Yeah, anakotuka. You bet me the Ebia our gateway, which is our airport, Ediatono.
My brother, it has been done. They should leave it.
No, but there are several things that have been done that has been changed. And Sabe is only a fool that does not change his mind. And he said, you wouldn't say what's wrong with it, Frank?
My brother, so I think that I heard the changes of the names of universities and stuff. And it's all people from the bar. Because Obia to me, so we are changing now. And then if I go for bar, also be changing. And that argument, that argument is equal because if you got power right now and you think you got the political power, you can use it to change everything. Another person will come and also change. It's not needed. It's not necessary.
But sir, only
that's my opinion.
Yeah, I know you are entitled to your opinion, but I mean, Miss Mo, my opinion. But only me now join saying, for history's sake, and you know, see a person a very good history about our nation now. Na Sanyama we no you say who he has a best sana. San can say she because I never mention me hunu or more said your mobile mine ye diemu and your mobile mine say you. And then sir.
My brother Don.
Why do you think say Abia? Why do you think Abia in Germany they don't even want to hear Hitler's name again?
Hitler no. And you German of Vunya on Basomo here in the girl. And you German of Vunya, could German is put to a vote. Now, also be answered that the people also I'm up for business. You may make an say. You may come and say, Kotoka International Airport today. Your man and son baby, because what you need now, it's now visible for about the customers will be changing.
Mate,
change.
Medasipi, or say necessary, that's his opinion. But I'm say our hub, MIN, a detailed discussion on why he thinks it's very necessary. And you know, you better na sepa Pamcho, Pa 97.9 FM Sunye, and our face so no TV XYZ Sunye from Don. Na anopay no tonchi hebal for ewaha, tonchi hebal. Na we have to pay out the Abugu enemy here out to say yes. A drobio one didn't know when I'm say tonchi hebal. Tonchi hebal. That's it. Mamenko tonchi hebal for Hona maintain Komo Winfrey Hotel. Me bape. Honorable Haruna Muhammad joins us as well as Professor Kingsley Nyako. Prof say heavy traffic around the Electoral Commission, but he's still on his way coming. Yegusu aye train no and now no pena fe yatu ankomobone so ede amamu we or say I am Norbert from Swami Kumasi or say the changing of the Kotoka International Airport is not necessary. But if government of the day thinks it's necessary, then so be it. Nana Norbert message or the air by no. Or say I'm Benjamin. Mohammed's vision is big and is in the right direction. Other parties will have to be boycotted as we get into the next elections in 2028. Benjamin so message or the air by no. Or say I'm teacher Kujo from Tepa Enyine Susu. Ghana for Enisi say ada jekra na yedi NDC for echi omo baye yehu di omo ye di omo ba be ye ni se omo besesa airport ni din abra ne ma ehu hia ewo ho ete se yakwan yensuo ene yenkane ansem ono so ede eno no ana afi we also a friend Augustine or the free Shaiman or say ese din no e konkran e de friend Accra International Airport nan kran for so enya ho animunyam kakra we also your friend me bright me the free domina ba also the don yense din no emfri Kotoka ne emfanto Kwame Nkrumah ono so adwene no we go for a quick break me ba Tonchi Hebal joins us in our studio.
I visited
say True Word Pharmaceutical Company Limited a Indian company kese a yaso ye no ewo India na ye no ibi wo wiase afana nyina na mincha dom ebi abedu Ghana ama Food and Drugs Authority FDA fo aye hwehwemu e de afa ye no nyina ho agya tum si ye no eye papa ebo adwumenti no Ghana fo emfansa wo mo ho yawe True Word Pharmacy ye no eye India hahama ene yakeka bom e de aye ahamandu a eni sunsanso boni bia na bibia ya na yetaka chemu se Yankwa True Word Pharmacy nkwa ena yemfa edu baako ense yawe ni no no baako bia esa yawe baako na abibia ye chance na yenemu e kasase ya aya na yenemu edikan edi enkomo efa yani ehu yedua ye friend True Word Vision Capsules True Word Vision Capsules eye eni ho adwuma na me pacho adekunti abibia aya na edikan enemu di enkomo efa yani no ho no nipadua na akwa ye nka ne Nyankopon de ma ye yani kosua enti abibia wani no ho tochima ewo se uma ehu asem ehia wo enyesa na otena se twen emu wani no ifua kra obaba be ye burden ewo family no mu anaso be ye burden out society ne so enti na abibia aya na ye bom kokko na ye no di nkomo efa True Word Vision Capsules a eye eni ho adwuma no me pa cho uyo bi a wako hospital na doctor aka cho se wanya glaucoma anase pressure be wani kosua na so a pressure be wani ne so a ekosei intini kase a ekoneti wani di ba wadwemu a boni frame optic nerve optic nerve no ehun tochima emasene ewusi hu na de no ahoden ne ba fom enkakran na se wontu anamo a eba bidum pempensu bi wani ne eba bi fra kra untimi hu na de dim emane yi entra se ntwen emu wani emfra abe True Word Vision Capsules ewo honum me pacho uyo bi a wani no esota ye ohene opisa aye kokko eprunusu ohwade a aye se wani su yo wisi na ntintan bia be wani no so na afi obi wo ho a se ade ben na wo hwa wo obi nso de ade no wo akiri a wo hwa wo obi mpo de ade sa wo hwa ade wo kra ne boni eka ne nine blindness no uyo bi a sa ohawo yi na wo fomu a entena se ntwen ema wani emfra bomodi a na hwehwe True Word Vision Capsules echi akwan na obi a ete esi wani no so boni friend cataract ete ni esi yani kosua na so a ebo yenka yenti ififi ketekete na aya na esi yani kosua lens no so lens nso ene domboa ema ye hu ade enti se ete ne kata wani kosua lens no so a automatically wintimi hu ade biem ema ni yi stage bia ete na fifi wani so akokodru simple shoe so be kwakoye surgery anase operation a hwehwe True Word Vision Capsules echi akwan na ebekoko na ne eteno na enane eteno so a enya ade a ebe fifi biem me pacho bedi a yeto adu wo my Ghana mu die odi se True Word Vision Capsules a obenya adu ni bi aya na odi True Word na so esense eni adu no edo so odwaman so ntimo amohwe yen TV no so no obi se ye de adu na to TV screen no so obetimi de mobile phone screenshot ana so obetimi de atwa ana so obetimi atwe adu ni din enye san so a fa yin contact number eda o screen no so no udu bedi a yeto adu no na owe fi adu ni din ana so ye se adu no mpo ebi ni ho a ode bomodia na fra ye na Ghana tokro bi a wo hyemu no ye be ma onsa kan do ni bi se wo ma me bi wo papa bi o yire o kunu ana se wo ba ebi na wo complain ni nani a entra se ntwen emanani emfra bomodia na twehwe True Word Vision Capsules mano na ele True Word Vision Capsules inti wo mo ayema wo mo spectacles nyina eyi ato honum me pa cho ma me fa number ne mo ansa na yakoyenim eye 0558 724 302 0558 724 302 and 059 558 2628 059 558 2628 afema me no enkasa mfa yedu a ye frɛ Azaka na eyema sabi prediasa wo mo yare diabetes anase esichi yare me pato diabetes ade a ekum Ghana for payi na uyi obi a diabetes edu nya anase wako hospital na doctor ka cho se wenya diabetes say type 1 type 2 aya na so ate wafon ekuru beto ho a ubeni ekuru na ewu anase age tinwa ubebre ansa na ekuru na etimi ewu udidi ana kakra bi ekomsando kakra bi na insukomdu diabetes nso ne de nyina yenim me pa cho adura ebebo na Ghana fo nyina edi ho adanse eye India fo do a ye friend Azaka ebo adwuma me pa cho esanye be ni ntino ebi ana ye ntumi emo yare so na uyu bi a yare mojabro so anase BP ewo so ko hospital bi a ye complain ye wo wadu ewo honum be ma wonya prostate yare ye wo prostate ewo ho ena sabi be ma waye mewo keteso ye wo me 40s me papa no ma sebi impredia se maye me wo kete so no mo do tatahwe me 40 no e wo ho no ma e bedi abo wo emma sebi insufidi egum na nka boni wum mo mensis ne emma yi wo lady 40 wo ho a esisi yi nuano mo emma maka cho se enu no do so se e bo yare so anase entimi amo yare so wo my Ghana die leading pharmacy herbal shops and drugstores are ubi wemu no ubenye yedu ni bi ato fa ye number no na oni eni nkomo e 0558 724 302 0558 724 302 and 059 558 2628 059 558 2628.
Be 90. So what happens in your 90s? Let's Talk Educational Consult or hold them out. So now Nyomu said they give admission Emma preschool from 8 months to 6 years. Let's Talk Educational Consult or home out. And if you're Saturday schooling at the entrepreneurs, maybe you want to enhance your reading, your writing skills, and our personality development. Let's Talk Educational Consult. Able to me aboa omoye training in creativity and exploration. And to be efe nipa adwini mu bie eni nipa nimdia wo je. Now dia bobra wo dia tena se we wiase mu die. And one in Let's Talk Educational Consult. Teshi Nungwa Estate, Mango Street. Ben Lejo Kuku Municipal Assembly. Your number is 0249 069 821. 0249 069 821. Let's Talk Educational Consult. Also building the future through children. And Opemamifa and Chiakesi and Koma Prince Minka with the Public Affairs Unit, our Gold Board, the Minx. Love your feedback, brother. Thank you very much. All right, Tonchi Herbal for Ewaha. Elder Tnase Anope from Tonchi Herbal. Elder, good morning. Kwambena Prah.
Yeah, Penny.
Bibi aboko there.
Kidam padu mi bi eboko.
And I saw by you busa me say me near frame saying.
Don. Yo, don.
Elder, bibi aboko there.
Nyam ya du bi eboko.
Oh, yeah, guy wrong.
Yeah.
Tonchi Herbal.
I don't know.
Mudin krane mo honam se.
Yedin de ne honam se.
Mo.
Don.
Elder.
Nya de yedi kan ma mi chietiefo.
Good.
Na fe minu mienu yenko yadwuma no so. Ne yedi kan yedi asida kese ema otumfo nyankopon. Ono a wahwe ye so na wakran ama yehunu eneda yi. Me chia etiefo nyina ye papa ye ma menum ye nuanom emema ne ema nyina etiefo nyina anopa yi ma ya so mo amutie mo radio so na mo hwe mo TV so nyina no elder idi nyankopon din achia mu nyina emushe mu nyina so nyame adom ho ye don ene minu ahia hanmo a na ye product miensa product ni ye miensa na don ne di kan say
good
wo don odun so ti say
color na say ni flow
no how it flow.
Oh, normal. I don't know how normal it's, but I mean struggle too much to urinate.
Okay. But we have been manu there. As I say, Tonchi Herbal Capsules.
Okay.
And men power hokra.
But Madame Fuguazu or Johnson and insist me any day.
Then is me any day. Oh, the cancer on Tonchi.
Okay. But they're normal and abnormal. So now we see Obitime Johnson who are chinning. And Raga be who no tokro be around the ministry so. Meaning say a chin one I ask you so dear but which means no bre papa.
Oh no, not Johnson name me.
Okay.
When you know what you chin him. Kaja say on here Tonchi Herbal Capsules actually quite. When your friend Memedru. Say a member you need also ni Tonchi Herbal Capsules.
Tonchi Herbal Capsules.
Those were some process some
come me.
Member some come me. Bubo Tonchi Herbal Capsules.
Elder, you mame kwa.
No, and you na make catch it on.
Tonchi Herbal Capsules.
Say who grow here. Who problem na solve.
Good.
O ma some to hey who boy juma na de na your phone. Tonchi Herbal Capsules.
Good.
Na bono pemienu bonumre mienu na wo behu se aduro bi ewo Ghana ha we eye pure herbal.
Okay.
Doctor aye amemema prostate udun so sem
ume masema kofo bema no wako wetiri trase said den nunum tonchi obesore tonchi de maka ho asem a memema de onim de da don me pa cho so wo yere
pa cho ranin
ene e mesrewa adruwe hu hiama wo yere pa tonchi femini capsules don ye ma nu bebre o se onu oda ho anu ada o se woni atenka uyo oba se woni atenka na baby a ukudi ne se kan osu nyame ena mabre na atenka woni nti ya yesa adruyi amema obaby a wo tie me hwe tonchi e ba femini capsules achiri kwan na udie nonu anopa mienu nwumre mienu na enya de baako uyo ba u mesisi muno prince ben na wunya tebia na do ay calendar ufie wa yasi ba wi usa salamensis aba enema hudo bebre ma de ka oba bia no ese uhu oba hu say yes ujane nanso hwehwe tonchi femini capsules na bomodiana no anopa mienu nwumre mienu na uwa wusu nya atenka watenka na beba ti say nsu pipe wa bie na flow wa wo say wo menses etam wo beso na uti pains hwehwe tonchi femini capsules uyo ba uwo namu yare biara nunu femini esisi oba ha sedro we ye ni di beto oba pa se femini capsules no ye be friend oba pa esan se esiesie ma uyo oba na wo hweme a ujunso asem so ehawa hwe sa ayi udi okọ capsules so say uhwe dronu a tonchi ema de no aye frɛ no oba pa no hwehwe bi na no mienu anopa mienu anwumre mienu
okay
don so what as ya che
patron eno so ye me problem
very good
em say na oba me de ne so
afina tonchi co capsules yeah
okay
what trust ya che uye waduma na ma utrasi bibia na uti ho he tonchi co capsules
it's not such a na me na twetwem
na twetwem
good yeah
no tonchi co capsules
say sika o massage ho pa
don wedreni
okay tonchi co capsules usisi ewe
eyi amama na amama we amama na eyi no
okay
sebe we go ho beka so enrane
okay
ma uyamugo na abibia no a obekọ wo shiri bu nso no wu se bibia flow ma na eyi amama ni flow sisim utrasi cha on tinka na koko biara nso ha obi ho no ade ni sisi na ni ase nkete udi anonum anopa mienu nwumre mienu
tonchi co
capsules
beautiful
we de ebemanum obanum
okay
na tonchi hebaka mema de no ena ne box ye green no
okay
uyo bema minia na utie mi a hwehwe chiri kwan uti ka mu a tie tonchi herbal capsules memedro unu medro se wo prostate no prostate na ase betu emre prostate ase o na mom etu ase
good
uda ujo so man bi frame so ju so 20 times
in
the night bisase papa no ne hair for correct sen udi anum tonchi herbal capsules anopa mienu nwumre mienu na hwade last 3 weeks no 2 weeks and am because any tonchi come obi o Canada
good
onu o Canada onu afresh o tonchi anom na uti Ghana and na wo ha ho ene drugstore biara pharmacy biara e wo kanchi drug lane Hyros emefa be nice repash tinated wonyina didi wonyina kanchi drug lane ho ukọ ha busansa o tonchi herbal capsules Ghana ha be bi wo ho studio ha meet me boni nyina din na mom no de asie wi a ne de number ne to a ye number no TV ne so number ne mi ense nyina wo de fa na frɛ number bi a be frɛ mimi wakra ha
good
eti obi a frɛ kokuma sia me boss na won so wa direct na makra mimi number me wakra ne ne 024 88 581 no
okay
me boss number mo amofre me sra mu nya botre ma me na me studio
eno ano no
aha frɛ number yi 0243
0243
90
77
33 0243 90 77 33 0553 51 11 59 0553 51 11 59
good.
Ofre number me and say ya.
Yeah, that's it.
Obia beje so mo na hwehwe tonji heba chiri kwan.
Thank you, Elder.
Wonya hoden.
Elder.
Yo.
Nyankopon shra pa.
Amen.
Enti am say Ebrim no be brave bi ho ni akotra he anambo.
Ubenya wo de.
Ensuro.
Uni problem.
No, we a guy, me teacher man.
No.
Me da se.
We afeni bebo adwuma no.
So that's Tonchi Herbal. Maminda Elders say anope oni eba be che the good news are Tonchi Herbal for e wode my and no be lead us straight into our conversation. But then no, on Monday, Nadmo regional boss eba ha no. Yeah, the assembly to nanim. Subsequently, Enra or no any regional minister ever studio ha. Emma yet to uncommon bosso. Nadmo regional director ne idea be many so ye. Could you believe that information I demand was East municipality? Dome crossing hono efa ensure ana drainage ebuagum na developer bi eye failing ewo hono. East Nadmo director ne framing. So a frame and I mean that signal say okay something good is about to happen. Quincy your friend and your busana updates on situation so call so uncle sa dear no yes enye or no na sa refer back to the regional Nadmo boss Dennis Ajano, and I'm not suspecting any foul play for now. Say bia between Nadmo municipal officer no Wagan East and Nadmo regional boss no Greater Accra no ebia something fishy is going on. Because I was expecting a comprehensive update on the situation. So okay, senior man, yakwa kore, adia nenye yen authorize ye enti yakwa buagu. So I'm asking East municipality say, omuna authorize that failing. Ewo eye gata ninche hwa na. Se nyo omu a omu meka, se omu susu omu meka. No eye number 1. Media no beto nchen for now. Na echna no ya say we'll get an update from the municipal assembly or from the regional Nadmo director, because I can't understand why the municipal Nadmo officer will direct us to the regional Nadmo boss. Abra regional Nadmo boss no, I instruct and it's an oncore situation no. Na oni yankasa wo ho. Into kwa in the DNC. All right, we'll be back to that very issue in the course of time. And Chair Professor Kingsley Nako, Member of Parliament for Kwadaso, then Haruna Muhammad, MP for Esnafo North. Omba bekan hona fe ya to ankomo bone so but Franco Trading Enterprise here in country mo say omo aniema de mo bia mo amope Nokia phones mo amope smartphones ni nyina no ko Franco ubenya bia to e de free omo ho. Franco Trading Enterprise, your leading mobile phone and accessories and electronic retail outlet in Ghana. And then Yamiatra Franco Shim Intineno or the Niamani Biabeka phones in the home. Did you hear Biana a year electronic appliance Biana Franco Trading Enterprise? Na Yamaubi. Your smartphones or your chest freezers, your refrigerators, your washing machines, your microwaves, your blenders, generator, gas and electronic stoves. Your CCTV camera, Mufanchame. Your Intianuan Franco Trading Enterprise. Your number one stop shop when it comes to mobile phone and electronic devices, okay? Our number no A is 0246 422 338. 0246 422 338. And you have Franco Trading Enterprise. Shishomo Chakwan Ewon Cry, and then Miami Biara. Now, when you're near Mapano, Eddie Free Franco Trading Enterprise. Franco was still from Papa Fie.
Oza se papa bi abo. Ma me na pape. Brother, sister, atina ma fufi a chew dodo. Ama wo dan ka wo kra reboso a na wo ye maju. Ono ti na major real estate fu say. Wo bre na so de wole be ye fiewra. Wole kasa Sudan. Uncle, me se so sika ko banko fu bi mo nji zo. Na san ko wasa so de ke ye dwuma wasana bo aka ho. Me ti bra major real estate. Na nyem be din komo. Sika ka krebu botase. Yes spreading kind mo 1 year na tiaka. Nsase ni na so wo krom. Osan so ya lo fole. Make sure fufu. Awe wora ni umpe we na umpe ni. Evo se abocha. E bia sase ni den.
Obo Amasaman, Shy Hills, Queen City, Obom Newtown, Port Jurassic, Obom Mango City, Dentra, Obom Ashtown, and Asuka Kope.
It's a thing, no litigation free. No longer fully registered. Say your full payment. Get your 5 bags of cement and 200 pieces of blood free. Only to frame off my true freedom. Estate Limited.
Good business means seeing the possibilities and maximizing opportunities. Making sure you have a responsive support system. Backs your business goals. A partner that gives you a stable platform with reliable connectivity and seamless solutions, and better understands the tools required to take you to the next level. With so many moving parts in running a business, we do our best to provide you with some stability. The only kind of stability you can find with MTN Business Broadband, the fastest and most reliable internet provider in Ghana, making sure you stay ahead and stay connected, because we understand what makes your business tick.
Sign up today on broadband.mtn.com.gh or call or WhatsApp 0244 308 111.
MTN.
Yefema na kwa me taxi driver na enkane na misisi eso misisi ama kame na to na twetwe binya 3p garlic misa no aboa me pa ebi ata miracle bi wadru just ma funu pra so yesi twini anka me humi esi so kas me humi ani esi so obeka se de bibi hye me so bi no na ye noma ni bi fi ne tinu ti pa me sa ri desi ni ebi ma anka se de nyankopon de ayi bi ahodi so ma yi bi nyansa nketo ana se we de metro aka so na me ka hye me nkwane
me de abe pa se 3 years ni ana asemi ginawa me ne mo se sunya se me kwa me de anoko bi amu so much me dru abe 6 years ni tema bi am ye maji se ne meja na ta ya le ne nkum preko ene 4 days ana me koto 3 guys ni stand bi tema me kase yanku pe me yam se ende ya me no kase me wa to me a me din wa me ntia se
3P garlic mystery ubenya bi wo mamu pharmaceutical shops and herbal shops Fred Piwak e wo 02489288824 and 020100002.
Hello Ghana, payday is here. Stand a chance to win instant cash prizes on Review Scratch for Win, up to 100,000 Ghana cedis to be won today. Get ready to play Review Scratch for Win to win big on TV XYZ. Stop scrolling and start winning. It's simple. Dial *850*6# on all networks. Choose your card type and select your lucky card for a chance to win big. Play with at least 5 Ghana cedis or more. You could win up to 100,000 Ghana cedis in cash prizes instantly. Yes, you heard right. 100,000 Ghana cedis in cash prizes. Don't miss out on the chance to win big. Dial *850*6# to play it now. Review Scratch for Win. Scratch it again. Baby Scratching power. You must be 18 years and above to play. Terms and conditions apply. This game is regulated and approved by the NMA and the Caritas Bank.
From Utek FM, Ajunkwa, Oba House, so I mean, say happy, hot,
good, yeah.
And you know, what Banama, yeah. Because Mama just also about me.
Thank you, Prof.
Because Mama about me to get to where I am, no car home.
May that say.
And you know, so all the baby Shamisa, maybe new shamo don the buyer is in the barber shop money because this is your new place.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Well said. Charlie, I'm humbled, Prof. Nyamin Shrap. But so you recap a bit of more presidential primaries. No, more visit to Baumia no near day. So send a sequel because quite as many say, "Oh, Jine Muyepa, gidi doctor."
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Mama chat here for ya.
It's in for you. So now who TV news to know. Tina quite as so. Yeah,
quite as so for Ghana. Show be
good.
And Mrs. Mabo about so Sarah.
Thank you.
I may send your coupon said you may not be no. And far and concerning Punto Emra.
Amen.
Now through you know everything like I say this station no is if not the best, one of the best, topmost.
Amen.
On my
thank you.
Now sure you got to about member MPP. Ekoyi they also dear name now or the Eko 2028. Na delegates no imagine channel back to abano dodo na edema former vice president and also presidential candidate for last elections no Dr. Mamadou Baumia over 56% of the votes. So it was decisive one. My for Kwambena so abonabaso now delegates no Dwabo Ase say I'm quite sadly no about the quarter no so no minua free fair transparent obian antata obi want to say obi kwampo tuni kwampo ho kan. So this was one of the most peaceful internal elections the organized country and you know obi October no be no yabo bi abaso police forces so omajuma yi. Now I think that the turnout was encouraging. Now I'm hoping say 2028 no I'm going to do na nipana baby na beto abano. Not only the MPP members but larger larger country and NDC for now no me dismantle. Omonom who say I'm come go to abano edema John Mahama. Onya baba kaya ho na omanya momu papa.
I see.
And so far no there. No say and again you talk about you. You say of
fear
any abofono
good.
The ICB or say na to go. Say obi support to me feel say I can't say there some no seba. You nyant me anko for akon.
Yeah.
Then I yan say omo na makasetia omo opponents near that and I had dream the best say obi afanche na menwa nyanko yanim e bia okasatia panyi bia me feel say don over konya say sa panyi nakasatia no betimi e chopa de amano sa sama me kan me so mankasa ye fachame na nipa no no for papam e de acho e wi ase debe ne age on the channel but I'll see soon and they say a contest and then that temo I don't check they also cano I didn't prune to baba a day in Kwambena a bit me about candidates and also can uncle can and some in him and fun will be home for him if you say that pot no see jai politics of insult I mean in none do soon I'm free saying there boy and you know then now say the yanutum near can Jenny Pan say about to no I don't share when nipa now support no then no bet me then no why and I could come myself now no man and throw now the go be home free these things must stop or see jai now your question yan far back here nyanko ekono say 2024 you lose by about 1.7 million votes. For me, no, and one and the same.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe NDC lose by 1 million votes. That time come up, no, the Odomo Kokondi on Mampeni. And Amakao be say, Osho Mayamha, the most privileged politician, now, John Mahama, because we occupy almost every position in this country. why deputy minister for communications, why substantive minister, why member of parliament on 2 occasions, why caretaker vice president, why vice president, why caretaker president, why president, was some court 8 years. So he has been privileged to only call contest and easy because all these years now we're building on networks, so our strong empire, financial other resources, material and people who are there to support him.
And no scammer now.
Sorry.
And no scammer now.
No, I'm saying that that marginal winning, for me it's not surprising to me because of the fact that why you'll be a -7 is most privileged politician now. So for me, moving forward, you can't boom near Juma here. I think say the NDC to me overturn 169 seats in parliament, right? When the 105 about 137. I'm pay independent mayor 138. Then the year 2020, I'm not more a difference, right? I'm not more difference, And the potential vote crop will reduce from 1 million to about 500,000. And then they see that. The point I'm making is that Mampany no Sisu Company lose by 1 million. Bamia was vice president. Right? The first time he was on the ballot. So we lose by that one now. I'm saying that they call so many MPP can beat the NDC the 2020 elections. So a bit here. This is a year back home. What I say, all the losing aspirants. And I just say, I can't say no call ye. When I can't pay, and I need. I don't just say be a chain bino, any year now. You saw dear, what dear, my papa, and then or door. At least at the tired year, who in the chi. I'm catching up with the very zone. You go to shower. And Niana would display or bontino. I dream a tired energy. So that my papa, dear, you go put on spider, a good so. Say, I am fine, you fine. Na you fan support about me and Quenny. And no, I could chiano, a Kwambena Basso. Because me near collection. Now me I knew say Bamia was likely going to lose some votes. But now I knew say won't drop it beyond 10%. I knew so on the poor because some of them will be leaving. But to get 56% from the other aspirants, impressive. No, it's not easy. It was cleanly contested. So why are there? The Kwambena Basso, a shining crying, say, you mana or Parliament, you be supporting no. Now you know your Jumano, so the bear in debate me then, a bit me about. And also, I'm one supporting them. It be baho. It's beautiful. I mean, people didn't support about me.
Who's on this sticker?
Sticker by one young sticker. I mean, he's one of the guys I love so much. In Parliament, mainly free.
Good.
And in fact, only I'm not come every song, but he's a nice guy. But you are saying no, Obia or now dream or no fee say what about me and why? Miss me feel say about boy. We are still friends. Or just about convince me. Me my dream because me say didn't be the better boy. So I support him. It doesn't mean say you know in your sticker you be in the same chair. No way.
Okay.
No way. It shouldn't happen. What I say because also strength. We need Obia's strength.
Okay.
A blast or sorry. So about Obi Kemunyamba because
sticker I mean ante nyeshia.
Oh yeah, yesterday I said they didn't come on. Only sticker here. Or can some buffer I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Yes, okay. Some papa no. Me several times I catch me. More I mean Ediabon. Sticker on time. By your politics. Once a channel. But you say I said the coon so no on the boy here. At times no projects no you can make mistakes and all that. So you find chicha the bigger goal no Jubilee House. And not just to get a flag bearer. Probably you have 3 years to go. 3 years now, there, all of us now, Matthew Macau, you're too good about because I don't know, and this also, the more I cono, the more no more so etna so bana the more ye ni ye kon ne bo ye ho na kakasetia ye ho no the more no so me den omote so but ye group ye na ye mo pressure in terms of accountability e mo no mo ye no ye expose omo wrongs near the I think say Ghana for a bit to me aside to na my and this is 1 year now. Yeah, 8 years, so 1 year, but 2 years, 3 years. Ghanaians will compare.
All right.
I'm compare here. Maybe when they back on Bana. They say 189 plus the independent 189, 87. Okay. I'm telling them say, I want to hear with you no. Also, I'm serious.
I'm serious.
Yeah, because no. Me there's some things we are because being a Ghana for say buy Juma Koso business of the house say Koso but say about parliament bana say mama parliament say Korezi Koroma next say bia payo because we have to work you need about 91 or 92 to form a quorum and me call parliament now say you be started now say NDC for yeah we nyina no you knew then I can raise a quorum.
I'm on time. It's a quorum.
That's it. So, but at times, okay, resume face say be a sabotage or mojumano. Me no because me am talk plan me time because I'm content on the channel. So I can do that. But me feel say me bomb koko. Okay. Say this meeting no there. Me say me body and my boss Mama Yariga and my very good friend Rosin. Yes, and Kwambena the firm say on the chiefship of the government side, making sure say how we more. On my parliament. That's me. That's it. No, I do one as me say. Okay. Me say how na more emra referring to the majority. Okay. Men corner. So men corner.
But how often do you see him in the chamber?
Oh, but I mean, he's a brother. He knows. It's one of the guys that who know few. But the point I'm making is that Bom Coco say Sasubana no last meeting almost start here. Done. Over
me picture you. Kwambena Ase, honorable Haruna Kwaba.
No, yeah, just
beautiful, because Michelle media practice national. One of the regions I'm a was a year for region for 2 years in the year somewhere around 2004.
Was it the Asnafo?
North. Yeah.
So was it my friend
Bobby on the two Bobby on the two Bobby.
But the other must you on more.
Yeah,
go so.
I'm
for beyond I'm tell you up.
Okay. Yeah. One Bibi Abokodian.
I don't know Bible.
Good. I'm saying the last time Michelle no man can't just me baha.
I'm surprised.
And no. Namdi at all pa. But minimum introductory remarks I'll be so Mary convene. How was the holidays though?
No, my father was not much. I'm senior colleague, Professor Kinsin. No, I'm say you're Juma ready. I'm say you need resting day. As a member of Parliament, the 4 years now, dear man. That could create no one. Obeying your job, say you will recess. Say Parliament. Ekoso Ninila no o say dwuma no we it's your core recess be 1 month in 2 months I'm say core recess 19 December ekoye I say ekoje home na so hono kwa na dwuma no ewo it's your core no maybe we constituency for no na almost participate be ya ma omo especially the area of health. Christmas is you see any shape you bet me there mo bia bako. So what I did was me pay my health insurance for and I'm say renewal and new applicants I'm go around the constituency you how large as in a phone office constituency is sunye but in the muya bem Pescam insurance from our year registration. I think they registered more than 6,000 people. At least that was their Christmas package.
Beautiful.
And no one saw communities be to say Ayum so and your code. Say more grow communities now. So 2 communities grow and they grow. Now share or more facility. And the size of the community doesn't match. But more priority was say bit to me a pair beds a good hospitals, the clinic in my mom. Me procure 20 beds, modern beds, hospital beds.
Wow.
Edema, those 2 facilities, and I think they were happy. And quite apart from that, recently, so me shiny as na phone of the 400 street lights.
Oh, beautiful.
Yes.
400 street lights.
Man farm map assembly me be na opinion de bison kobo. Me akasa me ha epe contractor. And on then manti go come na mo nam go so a meme. And I know kasa ko mo fan mo fan ni ko be dia ko ne kasa pen a. Mo ewie so de be shiny. Because go so say aye regional capital. Tama na o na municipal capital.
Ampa.
Is there half any na ne go so. And until na recently so one video be say me gina tepa ma ban kwai no so na me pagya me sada present ma amase. See you asphalt Rollins time. Motor be from Gambia to Bibia ni kwa na half you asphalt.
Power FM.
Half ye die nyina gina disim.
Yeah.
And it's bad man eba power. And half you nyam punto o ye krom. And it's asphalt that one from tepa ma ban hwidiem ebesi go so no. Na me nyanka me da kwan so. Because ye crop on Kumasi. I have phone ya 74. Eji tu kwan ko bia bia kwan Kumasi. Ye Kumasi kwan so ye ba kope. Tie ma me no ye nana no me kuro ye ko akwaboa ne akosi asema efuturo bedru Kumasi as ofi sabi. As a half ye kurasi. Enti mama dem boso me na boso me miensa be sisi sa kwan so ma no. Na wanye sapete. Oye asphalt kama. Wow. And man nyina ye aje. Na kwan no ono na ye no 2015 2016. Na fofia nto take position. Oye be pen video mu. What is that don? And say o kogo so a. Baby your mama ye no from 2015 2016 no. Sa bia ye hona na de. From video me ko si tepa. It be just in by. Say 20
video no no okay.
Oh, this is quite do video mo. Na speed ordinary the quality of work away here.
No, look at the thickness of the asphalt. Look at the asphalt, no the thickness. You know, road akwan we akwan say a channel tutu.
Na do in as much as oye kwan papa.
But oye drains one chain.
What say kwan no kwan no.
Yem pese kwan ni hu futuro ni besa be.
Oye kwan kama wo de mo mama central phone ni be nkofa.
Okay.
And the place of the kwan no, e obi anwanwa.
Wow.
Because unimse skada ho.
Okay, good.
It's not half a do from Bediaku to Casape kwa double chrome and say the contractor about so on so a shape kwa no drainage from Casape copy my double chrome no come 15 and so we have a fairly as asphalt say it is so far so good.
Okay.
And your core constraints no say na any kwa.
But Prof share conversation as from the NPP's primaries over the weekend.
Hey, Prof. So, what difference you raising now? Some come on.
Roads no.
And roads nene street lights 400 now can.
Yeah.
But the moment you time
no. Person maybe on your free 400 no.
From that's Jumawe.
John the mom 400.
Oh, come on.
Okay. One procure. Okay.
And the because we 400 street light. MC.
Okay.
On a collaboration.
Also for the records is okay. But on MPP primary.
Yeah. Committee. So
you also on the. Okay, you find out
exactly
from the energy committee.
The many MC the procure to say street lights now. No, I'm saying about that prophet about some more election. Honestly, the medical case of Mutrimpa. Congratulations, at least holding internal promise. Na power. See, I said until the day, and the ever boom about so. Name much chance no. Yay NDC. The Biamekase will forever be unique. A unique political party. Didn't America, sir. No, you lose election 2016. Nah, yes, you lost of more than 1 million votes. Na party ne kwa JJmu. Na party money bofu. Party no trase. I can't start led by the national chairman. A trase. I can say baby a party near Bruno. Some revenue a mra. I was here prayer home. You could drink and I said drink a four. Candy four as a presidential candidate. Name I was a introspection of the cause of your loss. No, don't know what we did. Your friend baby, your friend baby, a listening tour. Party for no regional executives, national executives. We are in Hugum, Ghana Hena. See, Koshia branches and only constituency for no. You take the entire constituency in lose, yeah. William, the Cassia halfway share with him and talk about them because that party for no day, both free of some of the appointees. But see, a fear chin your buffalo. Kasa Chabibia. Obia Kasa, you know. Now, I feel beyond why then. I told you say form. Your friends home. It is a friend auditing talk. Your constituency be a branch be a audit. Your friend is saying your delegate list. Any branches, you know, their problems a womb with our list. There were some constituencies or region Bima. I don't want to mention some of the region's name. Now, your audit, you know, your branch executives also 9, no. Obakona ba kopene executive o nti kotwaba for the mobilize am ya kotwaba no akufani pama this that means there was a problem when you na introspection of your friend is saying the cause of your loss no you're from the listening to your already branches and sana you started with the branch election akọ constituency akọ region national finally national your friend is a flag bearer and a parliamentary primaries. This is how political party is managed. And I say it's been run. But in your name, then I am here. The Amuye, I said, you know who I was say. Power. Look, problem now, Casana, of course, we have no problem now, Casano, our form. There are now only problem, like Mamma Dear, or how, I dare share man phone party phone Ghana phone I dare show Muntia. Unprecedented. You see that? Say a party will lose more than 1.5 million votes, 38.2%. Now, right away, within 1 year, less than 1 year, no more started about process. A friend is a presidential candidate. Are you serious to win power? Until you say you candidate away. But problem na kasa form. How na kasa no among for no and some no asese among for mu e form. Even omo thank you talk crano omo kokra the thank you talk was unsuccessful. Yeah, kwada ase, yeah, kwada party for no ase no. Thank you to Anakasa was unsuccessful. Now, you overlook Sana money na say you could presidential candidate. Now him you find no cry and chain. Me, some Oma, and I say be the presidential candidate now. And Kadie be ha me pa and say me vote so me na on the primary. Look, you the President Mama, you need a partner just one Zamra. And that is the reason why it may be a local promise, you know, we need 90+%. I want to promise him. The first 2019, we are more than 93%, almost 94%. The last one quite the 2024 election day, 98.something%. And we more contesting and even 2019. Look at the likes of Babin, the love Joshua Labi, Sylvester Mensah. They were forced to reckon with. By percentage, they were not. The recent election, 98.something%. And then the man who say, indeed, we are winning the 2024 election. By a way, prior to 2024 election, you have 61-62%. Then now, Sabi, Abai SSC or Maya Ghana will be any aji. Power the fam. And now you fire your dollar, no, your CD. Yeah, you better $1 is to 16 Ghana cedis. And then $1. Ukuta 10.9 11 series and then you share inflation rate omo time yenya single digit inflation rate da.
It's not true.
Honorable omo time single digit
don't go there.
Yeah at the time inflation grab balloon to about almost 50%. By within 1 year, and inflation now 5.8%. And it's glaring, it's significant. I'm not for no this is a buyer you come once no, and then your fuel prices. Yeah, you free abemuno. Now you a letter of petrol no diesel. The other thought the other board the says Ghana cities. Yeah, you free abemuno. You know about 8 years almost from now 18 Ghana, 19 Ghana. At the time Ghana team do 2022 Ghana cities. And about we as a magic, as a miracle. Yes, I chance about. You know, Krana, what the hell? Give us some fuel period. You better the about says is not mechanical. And now to a letter of fuel. And now no bay or cook must not to petrol and auto desire. Because at the back class at the bay turn around. And they can't afford it. Asian. She a national debt. A cow mujae. Omuja come by within 1 year. We are almost to. We are. Your friend is saying, "Your team are taking care of about 40% of the debt within 1 year." He's aware. The taxes are more imposed in Ghana for so. Covenanting tremor will be a more decent for so. Still, ABC 4 years or more different. Covenanting tax, e-levy, emission tax, betting tax, new size taxes. No, you buy a scrappy. I'm in the Ghana. Opia, ano. It's yeah. I say, our destiny lies in our own hands.
I see.
Yes. So what do a re-candidate bar? Am I grown on your foot?
So
and that's exactly what they've done. Because I said the Ghana economy, infrastructure acquiring, be a coso, and now call district assemblies. Common fund now, my capia. Now call that time DCBT assembly. Sebi for so be any so. Yeah, me constituency, me district municipal as a national municipal because one of the largest municipalities in Ghana. Common fund to be a 100,000. This is for so many one so. Fuel crana drip machine or mankasa procure drip machine because of fuel drip machine packing. He knows. But in any mass, and no do district be ana. Come on, district assembly projects. Get from projects to cost of concurrently. You see 3 different classroom blocks. You see 2 chip compounds. You see your 2 kuma 10. Any other NGOs because someone will say about we any break, and people are coming on board. Okay. And the refuse dump sanitation. Maybe by 1 year. Your whole baller can see 2 beds soon. So this gives us hope. This gives Ghanaians hope. No, no. Candidate to them say. MP presidential candidate. They get their coalition. When this is for president, they are more and then one was say Musa Dankwa. The data and the poll suggest to say whoever NDC presents, and that is as soon as I present Mama Dema on January 7, 2025. Even before I was swearing, he told us, say you know, Sanema be brought by any day. But we are there beg and afford it. We are there, we are. To be dinner chivia, Baba Sassini Biano, Omre and San Warren election, and that is exactly what he's doing.
Honorable Haruna Mohammed, Mamina was about Prof. Mamma back to you now. Where the Madaroma name when him ferry for the sake of our airtime and TV programming, you know, and said yeah, and Yamabu Boswa Mami is answer I feel no matna see, and then no, you were limited time, but going forward no. You been your brain off, your conversation time, you expand in the year, not when your brain year. But I'm giving Prof 10 minutes to address any rebuttals or from Haruna's presentation. Then, Enra, minority leader, meaning a minority, you all singing the same song whereby Mulida say a rename of our airport is unnecessary. But some members on the minority side do believe say it's necessary. Kojo Ponkroma, it's in the news for. Raising issues about the naming against what the minority leader's position is. Meaning how, Prof, you react to that. And I'm a consensus on the 1 year reset now. And I'm here who address no. All in all, in 10 minutes, Prof. With all due respect.
Before, after. Which one came first?
That one I don't know.
Okay, so check that one. Now, governance continue.
Good.
Or can't go so quiet. Maybe you say go so quiet. Go so quiet. And you say Bobby, and also for North, right?
Yeah, sure.
South, no, South near. And
there's one that used to be South.
And now who's as you know one of our guys who lost? Bano. I know. Said roads way done. na a topmost on the radar. I'm a sense of Bache went there. He went there with Kofi Joe Bia Oya Kwai. Sometime in April 2024, they went there. Koya assessment, so a continuation.
6 months to less.
No, you have your 10 minutes.
As more can me say, the Oya Kwai no Kofi Joe. Kofi Joe went there with Asenso Bache. Bobi and others, they were there. Check for it to start.
Okay.
Until more Banamo to us, that is fair.
I'm secure funding.
That is the question.
That's the point.
That is the question.
No. It never happened under your tenure.
Even under their watch.
Yeah.
And net time no money academic contractors. Don't admire yache. But now radio so you need to be factual and fair. Because a GOG funded project, say a standard funded project there is kind of a comedy ascent because of say a government of Ghana, funded project. That's it. And because no, the man or yeah, dreams now or so hinska. And the crime no issues no done so. That is why you have issues. But this particular road, no, I could job I started no. I'm telling you for a fact, say new questions were asked on the floor, and a sense of Bachinaka 8 to 9 and a cocoa share on my henny with Kofi Job was there, said that road will be done. So of course what and it began before what you are seeing right now. That is number one. Number two, what so I lobby for some road projects. Atachi and Oyakano. Or to me, a hilltop, a power chapel side. 3 major roads of Tanoso and fear to Techiman. Tanoso market to Apatapapo Chrome. And if I say, I young contact to Kesben. Or yeah, till end. Aka graveling, bitumen, then power chain hands. Ubisa now was discussing that day. Early in the year, last year, I know Timber year, Tano Studiano. So, Tuna Obaye, I am fear to Tachima Deno, Tuna Kano on Timber because there's no money. And that is the norm. So, MPs fight it, meaning Obey, their roles are Obefisi, Abuja, can't help you in all of them because of limited funds. Your uncle they will start coming after you because of some of the roads. It happens to me and all of us. Yeah, chance at much. When you're always to be any mention south, most of the areas you were quite issues. So your casa, I was very careful.
I just saw my assurance to say there is enough funding. Even at 247, say contractors are not going to, be on the way.
Abuja. My friend tell me, my friend tell me road issue. Friend the company I want to car. Or promising me say, minister. Because on any more fines, on the government. I feel that Charlie, because I know the pressure on him. That job. Go and look at their budget. It's not easy.
Provianco airports and so.
No, maybe. Dr. Bonya, your number.
Okay,
fine. Nana Gufado. 2010, your core elections, internal elections. Meanwhile, when you're over 90%, as 2012 elections, no Oluzui. It doesn't matter. NDC, and it's a couple of years. Obe contested Mahama Kwapa. It took us over them. No, only was in chain. Do for, then I find do for. By idea, we allow our guys to contest.
Okay. Now, Fonka, game President Professor Mills was a president. Somebody was allowed to contest.
We almost there. Just allow him now.
No. Somebody was there.
Time in the years, Pamchopi, Wadarma. Prof.
Oh, Fonka game, same with their course. So that me say that was why I could not do a map. Channel we saw done. Now taxes. You do some of the taxes. So me say want to me more of mine without introducing taxes. That propaganda no. Want to me more of mine because governance. The opes card the borrow mine. You borrow, you raise taxes. Nina part of it. Buy you some new taxes. You done same. But tariffs. On water, electricity mobile mo increase here. I'm on energy committee. My increase tariffs on electricity for about 5 or 6 times, over 20%. So the CD at 2 liter of fuel, 4 CDs, 50%. You've done that. So what are you talking about? Me say you quite no now and check. Who want to be so mama?
And then they say,
not you. So we say the cost no.
Good.
Go and read the PCPEC post-COVID-19 program for economic growth.
Okay.
You lay for the IMF program. All the programs no, and then they say implemented. In fact, there are predictions by both IMF and World Bank say even single-digit inflation growth was going to be 4.4 by the end of last year. All these are there. When I was making my debate in Parliament, I mentioned all these things. So I told Forcing is not doing anything extraordinary. I'm telling you. 10 minutes, no, my so. Am I?
Sorry.
I'm on my own. Say you need that now. Granted. Almost first budget.
Yeah.
Labor. Say almost is a Mama go poor macho. Okay. Poor macho. And I'm doing 10% raise. Now economy almost pay raise for this year. No, I'm saying.
I said that was the early stage of Mahama.
No,
somewhere February.
No,
that's a good move.
What's your more? Up on macho. 10% on my J.
No.
Economy, some more into move for this year, more 9%. The point I'm making is that I did not couple macho, so on moment 10% at the moment. I feel a moment say, and no more a year, we book from near that dinner and no more, reasonably, no, you expect say, and can raise no should have been higher than 10%.
That's what you say. Other areas also needs to be.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
More heavy on infrastructure, on roads, you know.
The economy is performing well.
I wouldn't do some. My boss
economy is performing well.
I'll get to you. What in Parliament said the whole of last year you couldn't even build a single kg.
Haruna Idris, education.
Yes, I saw on the floor everywhere. Get fun. I work with the education committee.
And you're a former deputy education minister.
I feel I must start some of the projects up last week. Quite so you cut some source. And you can put your latest had written for dormitory. Quite some Methodist Technical Institute. I go Kenzima, right? And now back so Yasantua. I feel now I must start a cut sword. But I said projects. Almost so my master is not true. But for me, naming of Kotoka. But you see that coup that happened on 24th of February 1966.
Yeah.
Kotoka Kahon. Afrifa Kahon. What I say? There was a IGP at that time, Halley, right? And now me Ankara. Ankara was part of it. On the bear, leader of National Liberation Council. I don't think say Kotokano was named because of the coup. History shows that I think he was murdered there. We have to be very careful. And this Juma or Sombayano is not to rename a name or some boom my man who toy. Yeah, I can temperament can University of Schools in Entrepreneurial Development and others now. Yeah, they came to rename them.
Yeah.
But I want to advise the president, or I can't advise him. Who am I? I want to suggest to him, say,
okay, good.
Omayano, they hear no, and they say, Obina hold on the economy.
All right.
We want to see the 24-hour economy being done because that's what's going to create jobs. Let me add the value to our export.
Okay.
Let me all these are not done. Stable. Meanwhile, Kokobot is telling us say, lose revenue because of secure medicine. The monies they get no because of see now they're not apparent, they are also making losses. So industry players are also complaining. There should be a balancing act.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Prof, we're sorry to cut you in, but honorable members, Monfan me pa, and then no, a brain near farm. I can assure you, yeah, I'm coming to you. I can assure you, say, Nyami Adumna next week, Mumi and Mutimi are not the same invites. We'll give you enough time now if you have discussed Ghana further. But Honorable Haruna, I'm giving you only 3 minutes. Respectfully, I know what you can do in 3 minutes. Box 179 in 3 minutes. Man,
5, man.
No, only there be 5. It's a time, no time.
Honorable
Dr. Shapoba.
Uti Honorable Kasewina.
Good.
The opposite chance say, and Kabam will fail it.
Oh, no.
Oh, no wish.
That's the space. Let's come out.
I don't say
Honorable Kasewina.
I will never.
The opposite chance say, and
Kabam will no, I will never do that. I will never done that. You know
because.
So, Prof, you made your point. That's not
because
Unim. That is unfair.
Unim. Honorable Timika say, Ghana is sick no enya hoden. Enti Cocoa Board for say emwa
losing revenue.
But no, you don't have to say this because that's not the only sector. And
who said that?
And now Kumasi. Yeah, say Kumasi na free buy. Kumasi ya kura, Ghana ya kura. Kura business people are Kumasi. Udu magazine, me wa for magazine na me can play ko almost see this be free no car. Trailer no omu trade to 70,000-80,000. Everybody about 8 years no cost. So trailer na kasa no mu to trade duty be to friends 200,000-250,000. And about we buy it. And the car be 2023, 2022. Now o clear no be 200,000. And about we buy car the same car. What you clear 70,000, 80,000 Ghana cedis.
Okay.
And then adebia a more basic niema me wodwom no etodinya faso no e mo na 1.2 1,200 Ghana cedis and some one about 25,000 600 Ghana cedis. Look at the prices of iron rods. Today CB a drop paper any na Ghana for pay. That is the reason why na driver for omo tutu omo na mama obi a worried no because import duty about form spare parts above from fuel above from enti dentina e boa was say 20 Ghana about to be brebe no and I 10 Ghana about to be 50% no still what did this
so Prof show me a screenshot of Cocoa Board chairman Dr. Ufuswampofo or said the city's appreciation has reduced cocoa export revenue and affected farmer payments and operations.
That's what I said.
Honorable interest. Listen.
Yeah.
Honorable testify say. Honorable testify say.
We don't have it.
Sidna nya hoden no. Aboa magana ye bibia obi ani age.
Some part.
That is general.
Some will benefit. Some also.
Obia ono ne bakasa.
Yeah, we lose.
Me everything come on say ne papa say ne ma me wa brichiri.
Honorable
Sidna nya hoden no. Ana honorable can say. Your friend is saying, Ababia omumpe
no
omumpe taxes
one can
taxes no obadia I was out there mra
one can
omanimu aya kam obiani say obiasesere aya time amani kwa yeje mu ezeta na omo no labati levy energy levy friend say sector levy
no
and what city a lot to become wasem and kwa na tue energy ka no ninyi chilo ani atitifu afi ile no what did I make say enti no the omani die nyame anu
na airport na quick one just
30 seconds and this we share mama series bu na baya
yeah
ade bi obi ya ade a omani no pe dodo ne pe
okay
and sa course we enipa bebre aka wasem omo ka bi o nyina akekasa ade no wasem enti I think say it's a good cause. It's a good cause.
All right, gentlemen, Mamina Mwasepa, but will be the message by say Mokwaino or say what Haruna is saying is true, but I have challenges with the contractor Kofi Job. The gutters are too small in size. The area is waterlogged, so the gutters should be able to contain the volumes of water passing through. Enti Haruna ya no washen so amai. All right. Mamina Honorable Haruna Mohammed Ase MP for Sunafo North for passing through this morning. And after Professor Kinsley Nyako, my good friend and brother from Kwadaso. As their member of parliament also passing through this morning, Maminda Omwase na Menko Dr. Sharp. Yes. Dr. Sharp joins me quickly. Na Feino. Our last conversation before we sign out.
The biggest conversation in town. You're live on Facebook. You're interactive on X, Instagram. Kwambena Prah, the dawn is on.
All right, Professor Dr. Wahase. Is there a professor? Sorry, free menu and a doctor at Nasia. Dr. Sharp, Akwaba na no Ewahana no pay exercise doc.
Boko penny.
Bia boko there.
Obendeng. Nyamiadum boko.
About you send so kama pa.
Obendeng.
Within so the tatashon no. You can sharper. One show.
Bibia na get side and side baby adwuma.
Side and side baby.
Ya be ma baby aweke. Ya mo bibiara.
Doctor, when you are beautiful. Na enen come on here conisen yenti.
I say Dr. Sharp there. Tembia no ni nyame de ache ya ye de boa oman no. Yenso ye de boa no won se bi ma be ye omo de ekọ. Mo nso ma ye mo de ofiri oso obi beba. Ni ye de boa oman no eye ayaresa.
Okay.
Nyango Pontias for the Adom ye free ye mofra se ye nanamo eho sisiano ababe du ye so a ye nso ye de ye adwuma na Dr. Sharp no ne dwumadie no ne ma ne ye nwanwa eburu adwene ntiase so a obia entimi enchare nye Dr. Sharp ne se ye no won se opanie me no me dwumadie no obia ni obetima challenge o obi antimi challenge say me de ye discard to so abre
okay
ye discard to so say
doctor I want to challenge
na ye to challenge won say ye gi ye durodi ye nimse ne ye nyomate nipa ye antimi antwe ne say nipa ne ebia nyankopon mra so say obefre ne fratas forces so ena ye wo yade kakra bi wo no ma yenye apafre no yade bia ewodin bia no Dr. Sharp timid eye ena da bia o sensi subiem se obama nipa hu nokure ene nkontompo wo wiase ntino wo so ye adroma na nye ya discount be ma no ama 15,000 tete 150 million san free na gu na nim ase because e basa na oye hohwini ohun se ni asemenete yade bia yesa entimo obi ntina fie en finance anhye ne damre fam enka se yade ebia ese na braba na se tete no ma me papa se otena fa akodi a eye wankasa yade no se yedua na yabom eyedien ye gwokwanye fa so a ye yaresa ema eyede ben efefefe na ahoto ensoso eba mia na mabie kwan ede ato no mama o se meje ma aduro di ntino se me ya aduro ma na nyame se TV station na wo hwe me na afre ana sesi akwa no ye betimnya bie bi o TV station sin ya yi bebre so o ma ahwe mba bi o matiem bia no opanie ba bia ni ono ma obi betimnya afre de aka we hu se ebia ya ya aduro ma na ntimnya nye ebi nyansi da na ebi so ntimi nsi ne o se opa bibia hu no nipa ne yare ebia ne aka ni nyina onyini ye hwe ne wie na se nipa no wanto na onfa no mra TV eso azet ha no metwen o gate na no because Wednesdays ye ba ha sanete na odi nipa na ba sa nipa we say ye yese mo ntimi ahwe no obi enu ono ma wanom ye nura me pa atwa ya hwe na wia obeka se ne ho antimi anto no me pa atwa oboa ya de na etese den ye be ye firi onom ya de bi onom a me pa atwa nipa tidin wa hu se doctor say enia duro anase sei mama papa enia duro na wo doctor no obi yare ayi a ode oma sa aduro no no sesade ma wa wasa ma akwa ye lab ne nyoma wasa ma wadu no me pa cho yade enia duro no wa ma ho aduro awo no no wanga sa fa kwa adwendwem yade no ose enia duro yesuso ano ono nsuso ama ho aduro awo no mama papa enye na kure ade bia ewo nakade sebo hu a ena wunim mama papa sa na tie e ba ne se ne du ba bi nipa hu se jawowe aduane wode tujama etimi chengi ni situation bayira na ase bibi ema wo wi ma ne yeye maame papa ebim na di bibi ba na nipa bi nsuso asua na egusu a yade ye adwuma entere ba bi wo abrochire doctor bi aka kirew wo tie mi fra abrochire doctor bi aka kirew sem ebia yade se ni se na yo maame papa yaya ma ona nye ya yade uzika ba ma ye be mo 15,000 Ghana cedi me pa to frɛ no obi ante broni na aka kirewo bibini na aka kire mpa to de yade na kwahenhe me pa to ye declare nkrofo kwalebu ni ade mpa to o de omba ye wono ma o me ye successful me pa to nipa mfiri yensem because maame papa enya aba no kwa na ye de sa yade Dr. Sharp nipa de mpanyimfo nim no mpanyimfo ye well search omunim amana woswa maame papa anu odin ebura adwene ntiase so wotu onu mu yeden wo wutie me baabi a wutiem bia fiu nase ekosi wutirim yade bia ewo obia me pa twetimi ya pa fra chachakwata kompo enamumu me pa cho condemn stroke uba na mantimi anya ma me pa cho me to ga na mra baabi a me kasanda bia me tasi sase me so enye information center me pa cho eda YouTube eda Twitter some mu use Twitter Facebook ana mu doctor yeah doctor na me ka cho Twitter eda baabi a Twitter no eye adwuma meboa say ye adwuma Facebook ye WhatsApp TikTok nyina say ye record wo ho obi a search a power a year your friends say FM me pa cha ubehu say eda onum kosi afebo me pa cha uba ananse ye ade no ma na nye ya me pa cha fa sawe no na mpa cha fa report ye na gese ye kura no ye deceive Ghana fo me pa cha na wo sa GP ni mpanfo bo me pa cha obi ntimi si o Ghana no da ma me papa sa wo yare na ko hospital keto na wa nya yare sa me pa cha ko kasiem se wa nya yare sa tumri kabre ho anya sa babo kagu entra fie enchinchiri ma enkasa me fa number na me chiri ya na sei ma me papa ade no eye simple understanding and say uba ne ye duro no ma na anya ya bibini tie twi na me kan ye mpacha on tia sia mo obi nchiro mu uba ne ye duro ma na anya ya ummo ka ye du sika na nkasa be ma ba bia enu ma be kwa ya be ye duro ma o me du sika na be ma secondary ya say waste time ya ne asie bodu ya be mo 15,000 Ghana cedi tete den 150 million ya account apart from no make say ya kura no ya say deceive ye ni hwinti no say gwe ni mase platform bia so ya to e dia pete ma me papa otu onu me yeden Dr. Sharp the demon chaser na nkasa no ma me papa ye ni branch wo Ghana no ba bia Dr. Sharp wo kasua uba me onu mafa kasua ka na ka se obesi overhead na ase so so kasua overhead na ase a faka echo new market nu aka se obesi ADB New market ADB ba akope usu onu ma bisobia so hwe Dr. Sharp me pa chaw obi abeche ni parliament man kira no ye hovo ene ye consultation ene ye card ye be ya mo nyina no ye 200 Ghana cedis na wabu ahun for yade no every day bia so Dr. Sharp eye adwuma sesia me fia no ma me kwakwa ye adwuma ma me papa nipa ba ku mpontimi nkase Dr. Sharp aye drama no me pacho antimi anya me pacho na nya Sharp ye wonum ye ma waduro sesia ye ma odi aduane bia diabetes ya wana wata me pacho ma odi asikire wo nsulo wo yade enyo pacho ma odi asikire wo wenam me pacho sa na tie yade na ngaso mfre na asikire yade pacho ye wu asikire no mede ma aye bisa mumu nimu ne wo amumisa doctors no asikire ki ayi boba de no na wo ye wu ade ma na wo bi da se obi DDT ku obi a ye pese so vo ma na mbake ase ahunu DDT amana no mda ma me papa enye sa na tie ni nyina no eye dwumadie bi a obronsam de be sei nyame ma betsese de o ma no yeye no na mi pacho bibia yeye Dr. Sharp number se na wo TV na ni mo eye 0266 14 Another 14 6 9 0266 14 Another 14 6 9 050 554 19
96
050 554 19 96 where na your WhatsApp 020 489 74 54 020 489 74 54 every day be a year juma and na your WhatsApp 020 489 74 54 and pen na your WhatsApp wom Dr. Sharp ni Bruni ba offering kwansa ye frene kanka susum ni tumeni amode wan so Dr. Sharp the diba chesa maletu daga pay